Whiskey to hero. Send.
Yeah, fucked up screens.
Woo!
Whoa. Carlson.
That's that's impressive.
I mean, Sony on the main screen, that's probably the best bet right there.
I'd agree.
Tony's the star.
Agreed. Oh, you shut up. Table.
I'm lagging and I know it.
One day we'll be rich and can just hire producers.
I've got.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Laggin Out Live.
What up, everybody?
Yeah, you don't see everybody because Chieftain's TV broke. So I got a new TV, and the capture on the Skype is at 4K instead of 2K, so it blew out all 100 of my shots. So I will be fixing them as the show goes on, and I fucking was screaming before we started, and then Hero goes, relax, everything's fine. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Let me be mad. Eat a dick. That's basically me. Like
Yeah,
the
that
whole
was
time.
pretty close.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. That's pretty
And
much what he was saying.
So just bear with us here when the battery in my fucking, not that everything else is fucking wrong, is that the battery in my fucking mouse is giving me a headache. And I can't get it to work right.
DoorDash,
Everything is
batteries.
broke. Nothing's
me?
working.
I mean, yeah, cheap.
I was gonna say, why me?
I'll send you some whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, I can cast with Rumble. Check that out. You could cast your shit to your TV.
Oh, yeah?
Follow us on Rumble and then watch us on TV. Maybe we could be real TV stars, everybody.
You can watch Twitch on
There we
TV.
But yeah. Wow, what's going, I'm confused on how this is.
Rumble didn't go live, brother.
I can't help you with that. That's not my bag.
Well,
I put the link in there. If it don't work, it don't work. I don't care.
You put the link in. Did you put the new stream key in?
I put the new screen. I put everything in that you told me to put in. So if
Okay.
it's not working, I can't fix it now. So then we won't stream this week. This is more of a priority than Rumble right now.
Let's fix this. Rumble's about to be our moneymaker, so we should probably fix that too.
You say.
Of course,
One
I
week
say.
is not going to kill us.
Say,
1 week
you
is not
only
going
hear
to
what I
kill us.
want to.
So.
Well, then let's work on getting that permanent link up so that we don't have to worry about doing this every week.
Karaoke.
And I can't fix it while we're live anyway, so.
Can't believe it fucked it up that bad, though. That's messed up.
That's called Streamlabs OBS, everybody.
No, that is called that it should just go to a 2K and not a 4K, and I don't know why it's not working right. All right, I didn't hit that. I hit lock. Wow, I didn't hit that. Wow.
Oh, shit. No wonder. It fucking ended before it was supposed to be.
Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
Wow, it's not moving. It's not locked. Wow, it won't crop. It will not crop. Come on. It's not locked. All right, we're gonna do a call-in, guys, because this is gonna take a very long time. It might take the entire stream because everything's not working. The mouse is not working. Streamlabs is not working, and the TV's not working. So we're gonna just do our best, and it's gonna look like shit. So we're sorry. It will not move. It just won't move. Wow. Just fucking wow. Unbelievable. Will not move. Refuses to work. I click on it,
Hey,
it goes
man.
to another screen. You can't see anything. Amazing.
Oh boy.
Jesus H. Christ.
Why does it say I'm in a meeting room? I didn't say to enter the meeting room. I said cancel.
Well,
Get me out of the meeting room. How do
here.
how do I hang up in this meeting room?
Boom.
Somebody
I
has
just
to-
What happened?
disconnected you for
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, it's stupid. Somebody has to kick you, basically.
What?
Yeah.
Why? How
I
did that
don't
happen?
know.
So I can enter the room whenever, even by
Uh-huh.
accident, and I can't leave. I am trapped in that room until someone saves my ass.
Well, you go to the nursery AFK, then nobody can hear her. But
I don't want to be in a nursery.
I'm just saying, if you don't have another option.
That
Yeah, if you're
That's
ever
like
in there,
the
like
room.
Mark will be like, somebody boot me, because there's no way to leave. You can go to AFK channels. At least I have, unless you
Oh, you
turn
took
your
out
Discord off.
Discord.
Yeah.
That's got to be a permissions issue, and good.
I
I'm
can't
a
leave.
mod. I have made changes to this fucking server.
Yes.
Why do I need more permission to do so?
Hold
That's
on, hold on.
weird.
Let me look at something here. What
Yeah, you
permission
can't.
level do
You
you
can't.
have?
Oni,
can't
are you
kick
off
yourself.
left, or is that me? Is that on my end?
What's that?
Are you off center, or is that me? That's
She's
me, right?
Pretty
You
centered.
are. She's clipping outside of the frame.
Okay, that's me. I just wanted to make sure. All right,
Pretty
cool. Thank you.
Centered in Zoom.
So do we need someone to monitor the
Probably best for me because I already have it set up with my not stream deck, whatever the freaking audio thing is. I can't think of what it's called now.
XLR.
Yeah, the Go XLR. I don't remember what it's called.
thing?
Yeah, the big black box with red lights on it.
Whoa.
I'll
The
jump in there.
back box. Not the Elgato.
No, not the Elgato.
Whoa, hey, who's that sexy dude? What's up?
There's that's Hero on the left.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, my bad. You meant you.
Yeah.
All right.
So anybody that's interested in jumping into our call-in for random topics about news they heard that they think might be interested this week, please join us.
Attention! The preceding content is intended for mature audiences. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of the Lagging Out community, Lagging Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're under 18, get bent and pound sand.
I tried.
Well,
Sounding
and yes,
right.
Gazoo, Rumble is, well, more like a YouTube competitor because Rumble does videos and live streams.
Do they go to the meeting room? the
They
call-in?
won't be able to go to the meeting room by themselves.
Yeah.
I would have to
room.
pull them in.
It's the screen room. You do the screen room, and then you just pull them from there, right? Isn't
Yeah,
there
yeah.
a live?
Yeah.
Isn't there a live
Yep, that's correct. It is not a the live screen room is not locked.
I love soda.
Okay, so live screen room.
Yeah.
And normally we would have a moderator sitting in the live screening room to, vet people before they end up dragged into the meeting room.
Even when he is a butthole.
You're a butthole.
Well,
How are you clipping off? I can't.
Soda is cheap at the store. I can DoorDash you some.
Wow, I can't.
Um,
You're clipped off on the edge. I can't grab you.
That's what she said.
Well then,
I can't grab. I can't like. It's weird.
I can be the star.
Um.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that. Fit the
what about
screen,
alt?
center on screen. Yeah, it like on the end there. Like there is no option for me to go to the edge. That is the edge. I don't know why it's not selecting the entire screen. It's clipping you off.
Did you change the
I don't know
source?
why. The display is 380. Okay, done. But it is not working. I don't know why. It's clipping off that entire left side of the screen for no reason. But Oni's is... Oh, wait.
Yeah, Oni's is good.
There it goes. That was weird.
Okay.
Because it makes sense because you on the Skype, you and Oni are lined up, but
The Skype. Naming dead platforms, you know.
Skype
I meant Zoom, sorry.
Yeah. Skype
Skype's
got
still
bought
around.
out by Microsoft and they combined it with Microsoft.
Well, I hate Teams more than any program that I've used for school. Teams is fucking worse.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Microsoft created a Microsoft Messenger and then bought Skype, combined the two of them. It turned to shit, but then they kept it anyways, and then it became Microsoft Teams.
Teams, I can't figure out, school's we have a meeting on Teams. I can never find it. This is my other school. Hopefully my other,
See what happens when you let old people play with technology?
It's not good. It's weird because when you start class, you literally link it to Teams and it creates a whole thing.
Nightmare.
90% of the time it doesn't work, and then when it does work, the students can't find it. It's awesome.
End up screaming your head off at it, and then it suddenly
Hopefully you're
starts
higher
working.
quality since it's the... Hopefully you're clearer. Does everyone look clearer?
My image looks pretty decent. Soda's part of the Matrix, so it doesn't matter. And Oni's looks
Oni's is
pretty
clear
decent.
too. Yeah.
And she's just over here numb.
Yeah. Fine.
They can, squish him and make him true fat Thor.
I'm not blonde though.
I mean, we can make that happen. DoorDash hero blonde hair dye. Enter.
Blonde hair dye?
Yeah.
You don't need blonde hair dye.
Sure about that?
You strip your hair.
Putting blonde in his hair is not going to do shit.
What should I do, Oni?
Oni, do you think it
You
would
have
like
to
take
bleach it out. So
you probably have to do two things with his jet black, right?
Brown, but yeah.
here's
I value
here's the
your
thing.
opinion.
By the way,
I'm gonna say that the whole live.
I
value
need
your
to
opinion.
preface this. I am not a professional hairstylist. Take everything I say with a huge ass grain of salt. Do at your own risk, okay?
Right.
What's up, Brad76 Lex? I've never seen you before, but apparently you are a
That's
comeback
Maya's
customer.
homie.
Pretty sure I've seen them before. Yeah. So, when you're gonna bleach hair, a couple things you want to keep in mind, besides the strength, what you're willing to risk, and all that shit. And please, for the love of goodness, wear gloves. Okay?
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wear
Good call,
gloves.
Oni.
That shit is serious.
That's a great idea, Oni.
See, if you're gonna skimp on certain things, safety products shouldn't be it. Okay? So
Gotcha.
that being
Noted.
said, when you look at hair bleach, okay, see, Maya is
Somebody
technically
has experience.
Maya is technically correct. Whatever risk you decide to take, accept the possibility that it could go horribly fucking wrong. Okay, I do it myself, but I've also been doing it for a while. Yeah, and please remember, it's called bleach for a reason. If you have sensitive skin, if you've never done this before, if you leave it on too long, if you use something way too strong, you can hurt yourself, okay? And the scalp
your
is
hair.
not a place you want to get hurt. So
No.
keep these things in mind.
Only
When
also
I go to bleach my hair, I've been using the same brand since high school. I took a few years off when I was in the Marine Corps. Then I went right back to the same brand. No difference in quality that I can tell. Here's the thing. As you can see, obviously, I'm not a fucking blonde. I have brunette hair. That means I have brassy tones. I have warm tones in my hair. So it's not just brown. There's going to be red. There's going to be a little bit of orange if you're not careful. So
Mhm.
what do you want to do? You want to counteract the brassiness. There's two ways
What
to
do you
do
mean
it.
by
Technically three if you want to
brassiness?
go real fancy.
What
It's
does that mean
color
by
tones in
brassiness?
hair.
Brassiness is that shit. So
Oh, okay.
when you bleach hair, when you use a cheap bleach, it's literally just the chemicals, okay? It's just stripping the proteins out of your hair. Which is, as you can imagine, fucking aggressive. So
Mm-hmm.
what happens is when it's stripping proteins, it's also stripping color, which is good until you realize what you're left behind. If you're not careful, you wind up with a color.
I can't get a zoom on you, Oni. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No one wants to fucking zoom on me. No one. You'll
You're
wind
the
up with
prettiest one
a
here,
color
so
that
shut
looks
the
like
fuck
that.
up.
I am not kidding. If you are not careful
Yeah.
and you bleach your hair without any extra, you wind up with orange, which
Oh,
doesn't
so you end up looking like Carrot Top that one time. Oh my
Yeah.
Yes, you
god.
do. So what do you do to counteract that?
Don't wash your hair the night before or that day before you dye your hair either.
Uh,
I've learned that the hard way.
You can, but like you said, it is recommended that you don't. For starters, gives your skin a little bit of a buffer, but also
Right.
you're bleaching it. It's whatever's going to be there is not going to be there anymore.
Right.
So if you don't want to wind up with this, when you bleach your hair, you can either buy an additive or buy products that already have this in it. You want blue. Blue will counteract most of the brassiness. That's
Is
why
that
you've
why the
never
hair
seen
dye
me
is
looking like a
blue?
fucking carrot. What?
Is that why that like when I dyed my hair blonde, all that shit was blue?
Yes, that is exactly why. You will
You
see.
got the right product, but you didn't realize it.
No, it was. I went to Sally's. I don't know if Oni goes to the same place.
That
as
is
I
exactly
go.
where I go.
Okay.
I buy a brand called Ion.
Oni help mom poison me.
Wow.
How?
What?
How did mom poison you? And Maya is also correct. That is another way. It's obviously preferred you combine these techniques. When you buy bleach, you can either buy the blue additive, which is a brassiness reducer or whatever, or you look for in the ingredients list for your powder lightener, ultramarine. That's going to be the key to success there. Now, you also use purple shampoo because purple will counteract generally these colors.
Mom made me try her red wine. I hate it.
Wow. See, wines are an acquired taste, and there's such a varying flavor palette of wines.
Oh yeah.
No one wine is going to fit every person.
So, so yes, those are both techniques that you can use. You could also sort of make your own purple shampoo if you really want to fuck shit up, but just buy it, okay? You're at Sally's. Just buy the damn purple shampoo.
Oh shit.
So
Sweet.
that will get you to about here. But again, that depends on the volume, which is the strength of your developer. The developer is the liquid stuff, okay?
Yeah, the stuff that burns you. Like
40 is about as strong as you're going to see most conventional stores sell. They make stronger unless you know what
Hold
the
on,
fuck
Oni.
you're doing and you have licenses. You probably can't even get a hold of that shit. 40 is meant for only the darkest, thickest, coarsest hair you could possibly imagine. And even
Oh.
then,
So like
it
mine.
is a huge risk. Okay. So,
Mind if I cut in for a second?
no, please.
again, our phones are open, guys. Jump into the live screening room, please, if you'd like to jump in and be heard on our podcast.
On
We would
Discord.
love to hear from our beautiful fans. You're all
Unless
beautiful.
you want to hear me
I'll
talk
fucking
about
hear
hair.
you live.
I could have you talk about hair for 4 hours. I'm fascinated by that shit.
I know very little. I am not I'm not an expert. I only know what I do.
Yeah,
Basically,
I don't
Brad,
use
yeah.
for it.
And if anybody is curious what the hell I'm talking about, let's hope the bot's running. Discord. There's our Discord. Join our
Please be
Discord.
respectful as well.
Yes.
Don't be stupid, or we'll kick you off and you're banned for life. Kind of like
Yeah.
playing Tecmo Bowl.
There goes my fucking question.
I'm Bo Jackson.
But yes, if you join our Discord, jump down to our live screening room, I will pull you into the meeting room and you will be you will be combined with the live stream through technological magic.
Yeah, that's
Shit that
exactly.
myself and Chieftain worked together and had this weird brainchild and just shat out a brilliant idea on.
Yes, sometimes we do have moments of greatness.
It happens.
And please don't mind me. I'm still draining congestion from my body. I'm not sick anymore, thank God.
Yeah, you don't sound nearly as half alive as you did.
Well, I
You
mean, when you have a
Yeah.
weird seasonal cold and then you combine that with bad reactions to either medication or food poisoning, it could be either or at this point. The experience has been literally the same.
Told you not to eat that gas station sushi.
Right.
Why would you put yourself through gas station sushi? Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
They're asking you.
Oh, right.
The only place that I would ever say that you should ever have gas station sushi from would be from somewhere in Japan because they would make that shit fresh there.
Yeah, he called me. He's like, I'm thinking about eating this gas station sushi. I'm like, probably not a
right?
good idea. He's like, I'm hungry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I don't care. I don't care if I'm gonna like shit out my
for 3
large
days.
intestine.
I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex.
Gas station burritos.
Wow. Apparently Badger dated a guy that did gas station sushi.
Not surprised.
That's a good
Wow.
question,
The caliber
Moni.
of men
What
she
the fuck?
dates is not really that good. So
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my
What's
God.
not really good?
I'm ripping on soda.
Badger's choice in men.
Debatable.
Damn.
Got lucky with the last one.
Who was that?
Was that like a Lucky 7? Wasn't that a cigarette brand years ago? Was that
Lucky's
Lucky
is.
Yes.
Still is, actually. Yeah, still is.
Or was that
It's just
Lucky
very,
Strike?
very reduced.
Yeah. That used to be what they put out in MREs in Army.
Yeah.
What I heard, yeah.
Unfiltered.
I thought they were lucky strikes.
Yeah, Lucky
Like a
Strike.
Lucky Strike. And the only reason why Badger and I know that is because we follow a guy named Brandon Rogers who does skits and is a voice actor. I
Oh,
love his
Hey, Andrew.
Hey,
grandpa.
Andrew.
Ezra's back.
Hey, I'm gonna
So-
hold you to that. I helped you fix that thing on your computer.
And in one of the skits, the character, yeah, there we go. Drive Lucky Strike. It's so
So,
good.
funny thing about Azrael and myself, yesterday, he reaches out on the Discord and asks if anybody has any idea on how to improve throughput on file transfer because he didn't want to transfer something over USB to his ROG, which is basically a Stream Deck only better. Or a Steam Deck only better.
Isn't
Yeah,
that by
and
Aces?
huh?
Isn't that by Aces?
I believe so. Look at Oni. She's on a ball.
Because I saw a lot of advertisements with some of my searches for topics about a month or two ago because it was arguably one of the first
Ooh, excuse
true
me.
Steam Deck competitors. I haven't heard. Yep, Asus. I haven't heard too much about it, but I also haven't heard too much about the Steam Deck. Besides, they're saying we're gonna make a Steam Deck too. I'm like, you sure about that? Now MSI is hitting the game pretty late, so I'm not sure how about that. But I mean, it's really bad when you got computer companies making a Steam Deck better than the Steam Deck, but they also have, actual experience making computers, whereas Steam tried to make a computer and it fucking sucked.
I mean, didn't
Yeah.
I say last year that Valve's track record for peripherals
2
is
years ago.
kind of shit? Yeah, you're right. It was 2 years ago that somebody came back a year later to try and shit on me, and we've made fun of him the following year. So yes, it's kind of been a
Yeah, because we were
continuing thing.
talking about this. We were
Yeah,
wait.
yeah,
We had to have been talking about this, yeah, 2.5 years ago because it only came out 2 years ago. Because
yeah.
we both said, look, this is not Steam's track record, Valve's track record with hardware and software is questionable at best.
Yeah.
But we both said it's not going to do well, especially with
Yeah.
that price tag, especially with the way they set it up. We had no faith.
Yeah, and look, it's
Georgia
got
Michaels
a
had more
faithful
faith.
following, but
Gotta
not
have
much.
faith.
Thank you, Soda,
Have
for getting
faith,
that reference.
faith.
Anyways, so yeah,
Tony's
I
full shot is done.
Attention.
Sweet.
Oops.
The preceding content
Whoops.
is intended for mature.
So, anyways, this
Stuffed
story
animal.
went through. I, said I could give you a hint, Ezreal, but kind of busy at the moment. So a few minutes later, I hit up Ezreal and I was like, "Hey, you still need help?" And he was like, "Yeah." And we got on a voice call and started talking, and I helped him set up a network share from his desktop to his ROG. And he was like, "Oh, this is so awesome. I don't have to wait for forever for this shit to transfer." I was like, "Look, the only payment I'm going to ask for you is if you got any contacts and some nostalgic type firearms that I could somehow get hold of, allegedly."
Wow.
And Ezreal's like, I can set you up with some contacts. And I'm like, sweet, I'll hold you to that.
I was talking to my mom, was like, yeah, there's some people that are obsessed with guns, and then there's Hero.
I was
Like,
actually talking
he
to
would-
my
he-
coworkers today, and
he'd
I was
come
like,
back
yeah,
as a gun.
I got a buddy that says that I have way too many guns, and my coworkers all look at me like,
Impossible.
there's no such thing as too many guns.
Yes,
I'm like, you're
there is.
right. There's only too many when I say there's too many, and I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to say there's too many.
Or with all due respect, if your wife were to say there's too many. Just saying.
She tried saying that once.
Mm.
And then shortly after, I ended up with this guy right here.
Oh,
They
I
can't-
know
they
what's gonna
can't see that,
happen.
so don't
See, I
point.
see it now. Allow me to regale you in what I just had a realization of. What's going to happen? She made her argument. He decided to shit on that argument. So what she's going to do is
Probably
there's
talked
going
her
to
ear off,
suddenly
and she's
be an
like, yeah, okay, you're right.
accident, and she will be able to sell these firearms to the highest bidder for a very exorbitant fee, and wind up rich forever.
I'm rich, bitch.
So actually, the story goes with that one. Not that anybody can see in the dark very well, but if you've been on our
Put on
stream,
a
you've
fucking
seen.
light.
Fine, I'll turn on the light. Hold on, let's see if this one will work. God damn it! Nope.
I had a really great still of you, like doing like metal fingers, like going like rock and roll, and I did that, and we were using that for a still for 1 week. I think it was so awesome.
That one right there is known as the Chris Kyle special.
Oh, okay. The Chris Kyle special.
So if anybody knows the name
the
Chris
Bin Laden
Kyle,
killer.
I'm not going to enlighten you because you should. I'm ashamed of you immediately.
Rest in peace forever.
But that gentleman's favorite of
American
the
Sniper, yeah.
50 cal, the 338 Lapua, and I can't remember what the other one was. There was three of them. But
Please, Jesus, let this work.
this is the 338 Lapua, the favored of the top three sniper rifles that he used.
Yeah.
Anyways, that being said, I said, hey, we did really good over something specific. We achieved a goal. Excuse me.
There's no excuse.
But I And she was like, I'm gonna reward myself with something. And I'm like, can I get the rifle that I've been wanting as a reward for us doing something really good? She's like, yeah, sure. 2 weeks later, I come home with this and I pull it out of the box and she says, sweet Jesus, why did I say yes to a cannon?
He's compensating for a tiny penis.
Yeah.
Obviously not, because I still have my wife.
Hey, I mean,
Whoa.
okay.
Something's
If I was
working.
compensating for anything, it would be a mediocre / average penis.
Whoa.
Well, that's why I had a compact car. Because I have a tiny penis.
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you didn't hear it the first time, please, we have our chat open in our Discord. Please call. We would
Yeah.
love to hear from you. I swear I won't make too much fun of you.
No, that's what I'm here for.
So, to show the other 3 inanimate children that everybody sees on the weekly basis, that is a Kel-Tec shotgun. That is the 14+1. That is the Ruger 338. And that is a Sig Sauer AR-10.
Cool.
Hey, and the Badger decided to just jump right into the meeting room. What's up, Badger?
Why so many airsoft guns, hero?
Oh, burn.
Vector chambered in 5728R. Ooh.
What's up?
Ezra, you're more than welcome to as well. So what's
Yeah.
up, Badger? You decided to just jump in?
Question, comments? Because I had pizza without pineapples tonight. My mom asked me, she's like, do you want pizza with anchovies and pineapple? I'm like, no, my name's not Honey Badger. She's like, who? And I'm like, never mind.
Well,
She doesn't know.
That is
anybody's name.
probably the only valid answer for that question. How do you keep other
Anchovies are
people
good on
from...
pizza.
you need to move
It's
up. the
abysmal.
channel.
It is an abomination, and you are welcome to your opinion.
You
Yep.
are welcome to that opinion, ma'am.
Yeah, you are welcome to your opinion. I
I
just
was
don't
watching
agree.
watched a video the other day where guy Italian was cooking a homemade pizza and his pizza oven and his son walked out with a thing of pineapple. He's like, get that
It's okay,
fucking
Ezra,
shit
I'll
away.
pull you up. All right, Ezra wants to join the chat.
All right, and we'll do that for a little bit.
Okay, so
until I can
somebody
get-
else moved him for me. Okay, never mind.
We have
Soda
Oni's
pop
chin
got
right
pretty
here. I'm
lips.
trying
Look at
to
that.
fix that, guys. Give
No,
us a
that's
second.
soda's real lips. Are you jealous?
I'm
There you go.
sorry, Oni. I'm trying my best.
No, you're good. I can make this really obnoxious. What's the most obnoxious thing I can put in front of that fucking camera? Oh, here's one.
Oh,
I
see,
I've got one of these.
and that is why I didn't initially give Badger those permissions, because she was going to start doing shit like that. Don't make me.
I'm
I will
blue.
strip your
I'm a
mod
blue
permissions
ball.
in a heartbeat.
Oni's doing animation.
What's another? What's
I will
another thing
reserve comments for later. All right.
Our friend King Science.
See you
wants
later,
to do-
Badger.
Oh,
I couldn't hear Badger. We couldn't hear her.
You couldn't hear her. Ooh.
no,
no.
you've got to be in the live screening room, I believe.
Damn it!
I couldn't hear her through your thing.
Oh, I know what I should do.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
fine.
No. I know what she's gonna do. Don't do it.
Who
Little
says I have to-
bastard.
Badger, I got to pick you.
Bastard.
You know what I kept on screwing up his name in my head, Oni? I was thinking of Interview with the Vampire, and I kept on thinking Amistad for some reason, and I couldn't get
People
Hold
have
on.
been doing art of Interview with the Vampire
No.
with him or whatever. It's obnoxious.
Yeah. It's like I'm always afraid to say anything
Guys.
because you'll misconstrue everything I say, but it was stuck in my head all week, and I'm just
I
like,
don't-
why is that
They're
stuck in my
talking.
head? Why
Oh.
is that stuck in my head?
I don't try
was,
to
like, so
misconstrue
frustrated.
everything.
Huh?
I don't
Hello
try
to the stream.
I know. I love you, Oni.
Huh. I'm guessing
homo.
nobody can hear me now.
I can hear you. We're just
Okay.
ignoring you.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get y'all's attention. So the
I'm
call
sorry, I
in.
was talking to Chief then.
You're fine.
Yeah,
You're fine.
we're having a moment.
Wow.
All right, all right. Ezreal, go ahead. Try talking.
I don't hear him.
He's not talking yet.
I think again, you're in the wrong channel.
Mm.
Go to Gen Chat 2.
Well, he's in the meeting room. I think he has been live screen room. Right? No, maybe? No, I don't know.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right.
It's-
That's
it's a
fine. You would hear both. You would hear everyone coming through my monitor, regardless. But now I'm trying to figure out why the audio isn't feeding from Discord into, excuse me, our recording.
No, stay where you are. So you are. Don't change anything. Go to your default.
There you go.
Yeah.
All
Thank you.
right. So I'm sure you could hear them, Ezreal, but they can't hear you.
Yeah. No, we can't hear you on the live either.
Oh, great. How do I
It was working the other night. You ran it through the XLR, right?
Yes, and I haven't changed anything since.
Did Discord have an update? It updated on my phone, so
It's updated a dozen times since then, so it's entirely possible that it's something to do with Discord.
fucking Discord.
Fucking Discord.
He says fucking Discord. All right. Input.
Dude,
Don't want to change my input, but if I
transitions
output,
again.
how about now? Go ahead and say something, Israel. No? He said buongiorno. Nobody heard that? Okay, let's try
No.
something.
Please don't ever speak French.
He's the one that said it.
I know.
We're learning how to speak frog. Let's see.
No, there isn't an update. I haven't done the latest one.
All right, let's try this one. How about now? Say something now.
No, I don't hear him.
Popsicles.
Yep.
Said
I hear
Popsicle.
popsicles.
he heard popsicles. All right.
Ezreal, can you hear us?
Trying to keep it somewhat PG-13.
What?
What the fuck was
Somewhat.
that? Let's talk
Can
about
you hear
titties.
Ezreal, or can you hear them, Ezreal?
Barely.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
okay.
Cheese and broccoli.
Yeah, like I could hear Chief say hi, but he sounded like he was talking through about 36 pillows.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
a joke
well.
there somewhere.
Hello, princess.
How about we try now?
Hello.
Chief,
Ezra,
do
what
that,
are you
everybody.
wearing?
What are you wearing?
Ezra, what are you wearing?
Khakis.
How's that?
Actually, that's not true. I got my Pokemon pajam jams on. I'm balling right now.
Nice.
Man,
Is he
equality right there.
balling or free
Yes,
balling?
definitely. Well, if
Balling.
it's
Hey,
pajamas, you're free
gentleman doesn't
balling,
use
right?
himself.
We got Slowpoke, Gengar, Squirtle, Pikachu, Bulbasaur. Yeah.
That was my
Yep.
ex-girlfriend's name, Squirtle. Is
Right.
that PG-13 or is that more R?
Oh, I mean, that's
Oh, I
definitely
said I'm just trying to
PG-13.
keep it PG-13 because I don't want to get kicked off you guys' stream next time I say something incredibly fucking stupid.
We never say
funny.
anything fucking stupid. What are you talking about, Edwin?
I didn't say you guys. I said I would.
So this has been an ow, wow. I'm blowing my own eardrums out.
Yeah,
Try
I had
not doing that.
There. No,
it's soda.
I'm hot.
no soda. You've got to do it like this. You have to add some
How to
inflection.
support small streamers. Give them a shout out. That doesn't cost anything. Follow their stream. That doesn't cost anything. Tell a friend. That doesn't cost anything. Engage in their posts. That doesn't cost anything. And root for them. Doesn't cost anything for a total of
Tony's
zero.
picking on me.
And in this economy,
Better than
can't beat-
picking your
you-
pockets.
you can't beat zero, right, Oni? In this economy.
Someone should tell my friends that because I think I've streamed a handful of times and I've only made about $10 over the past 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's that.
Have you tried showing your boobies?
Funny thing about that, I'm getting fat, but I'm not quite that fat yet.
Whoa.
Remember, it's all
Give me
about the
another more
contour.
2
Okay?
years of
There's makeup for
retirement, and
that.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
You want that goal to be like somewhere on the other side of the grave, because I know we army folk tend to get fat quickly if we're not careful.
Bro, tell me about it. I got out of the army at 170. I weigh 201 now.
Yeah, well, I had a bum knee when I got out, so I got out of the army at about 220. I blew up to almost 300 and then came back down to 220 and said, "Never fucking again." That was miserable.
Like, I would love to go back to being like 165, 170,
Wouldn't we
but
all?
The soda pop joke.
you also
Check
gotta
it
remember
out.
I'm only 5'7", so like 165, 170 is not a bad weight.
Yeah. I'm like 6 feet, so I want to be like 185, but until I get the surgery, I'm not going to.
Oh my god. He's talking about his breast implants.
No.
Man, we
Oh.
don't judge here.
My
If
dreams
she
to be a
wants
titty.
big, luscious gazungas, then you know what? More power to him.
I would
Well,
never
that way
leave
you
the
can
house,
just
bro.
focus the camera on that during the lives and be all right.
Right? Like that, like
man, get
ridiculous
those
lady
views. I
with the
believe in
huge
you.
boobies. But there was this like lady that streams, and their older streams she doesn't have any boobs, and then the new ones it's like they're like gargantuan, they're like cartoon boobs. They're like
Cartoon boobs.
yeah, it's like, why did you do that to yourself just to get like an extra $10 on a stream?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it.
Hey, I could do what all the other normies do and just make a VTube thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you want to check out our Thursday night streams, you could check out Soda and the very talented Mariner. They'll play Baldur's Gate on Thursdays.
And watch me fuck up something somewhere, because I always do.
Schedules may change. Last night we were actually playing Pal World with Tyrann Death, and I think he was on there for about 6 hours, right?
Yeah, he was on a long time.
He was on there for a while.
I have
So
an
you wanna check
unhealthy
them
amount
out.
of hours in Pal World.
It
I'm
seems to be
sure
very
that's open
addicting
to
for people who
interpretation.
really like it.
Hold on, let me tell you guys the number exactly.
I think
It's
it's
187.3 hours.
Wow.
I am.
There's a
impressed.
beautiful shot of Hero's long, luscious hair. I'm going to copy his, and then I'm going to reference it to his...
Penis?
No. I'm going to reference it to his media shot here. Delete the media shot that we have here, so I don't have to do all the extra work. You might hear that funny sound, and I'm going to nuke it, and then I'm going to hit right-click and paste. This is for all you guys that are using Streamlabs. You can reference everything. You just right-click in the sources, and you hit paste and reference. And there you have the lovely Hero already preset.
You know what's funny, Oni? I actually was looking on Amazon for some more Astarian plushies. That's literally the only damn one that I can find anywhere.
Because the official ones aren't out yet, and honestly, I don't know if I like how they look. So, and I really only need one. Okay, I didn't even need the one, but it was very nice to send to me. Thank you, Hero. So,
But what's
all my
better than one
plushies-
Astarian? Two Astarian. See?
I am the other one.
Three then. Okay.
Fun fact: the guy that voiced Astarion also voiced Fibonacci in Warframe, and they are selling Fibonacci plushies.
Yeah, he announced that. He had announced that when
week, yeah.
Just before the Game Awards from December.
I love Canada Dry, by the way.
Oh my god, Al.
Why?
Canada Dry is good ginger ale.
And you know what? Ginger ale is amazing when you have food poisoning or bad
yeah.
side effects from medication.
Do you know why?
Because
why is that?
The bubbles.
The ginger. Ginger is
settles your
an
stomach.
anti-nausea. It's good for if you have motion sickness. It can be used if you have morning sickness. Candy
Morning
ginger.
sickness? You got morning sickness here?
You wish.
Hey, then you can prove everybody
what you guys
wrong
do
when
on your
men can
personal
have
time. That's
babies.
gross.
Oh. Whoa, dude.
Like I said, you wish. We all understand that Soda has a fantasy here. Sorry,
Yeah, we do.
Only on the weekends.
That is true.
Only on days that
Linda,
end in
I
Y.
see your message. Not yet. I just added my creamer to my tea.
Interesting.
I did hydrate, yes.
Creamer
Hero
in
did.
tea.
I did too.
Look,
I'm off
I
camera.
think that Oni might be like half British, but not want to, admit to
Yank.
it.
If you ever compare to the Scots or Irish to the British again, I will make sure you remember why they got off our fucking lawn. Yes, I've been watching a lot of The Fat Electrician. Hashtag not sponsored. I like tea lattes, okay? I like to be fancy sometimes because I don't spend a lot of money on other things, so I try to enjoy what I can.
It's cheap.
Taking his
And
time
if
to-
you all didn't
Costs
know,
even less to enjoy tea without creamer in it.
It depends on the tea, okay? Chai tends to be super spiced, so I like creamer in it. I fell in love with something when I was hanging out with my parents before I moved out here. They called it a London fog. Essentially, it was like Earl Grey with vanilla and lavender and chamomile or something.
What's it called? London Fog. I love that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because it's based off the Earl Grey, which is a fantastic
Right.
tea.
Who's the favorite tea of Captain Jean-Luc Picard?
White and nerdy.
I mean, it's Earl Grey. If you are not used to tea, but you like strong beverages, start with a black tea. Earl Grey would be a fantastic choice
Racist.
because a light tea, if you don't start with a tea you would be more familiar with to understand what tea is, it's never going to make sense. Like, I have a friend who loves coffee. Cheers to that, mate. But if I were to give him a cup of oolong tea, it wouldn't make a lick of sense to him. I would start him on like chai or Earl Grey because it's a dark tea. It's got a very strong flavor. That way, when he goes from coffee to tea, he goes, "Oh, okay, I can
It's not
understand
so
you feel,"
bad.
or I can understand, not my thing.
Right.
Because
Oh,
with these
the
lighter
whole
teas,
reason-
they're so much lighter. It just you kind of have to already be aware of what those teas are like to be able to kind of connect the dots.
So if nobody caught on, I intentionally threw that jab at Oni to get her to go off, not because I wanted content, but because I wanted to bait out that reaction so everybody could laugh at her making fun of me.
This tea is just hot leaf juice.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I will still drink it.
Now, do you put honey in your tea?
Probably
about when
depends
you're
on the
sick?
type of tea.
If you're gonna add honey into the tea, could be a couple reasons. If it's being flavored toward a child or someone who really likes sweets, honey or brown sugar. I stand by brown sugar in coffee because brown sugar has more warm notes. It's got more going on with it than white sugar. It's fine, especially if you're like sick and you've got a cold. Adding honey to your tea could feel like making you feel like $1,000,000, or at least a step up from hot shit. So,
Well, not to cut off the tea talk, but we did bring Ezreal into the show.
Horrible idea, mind you.
Right?
It's your choice, and please quit fucking with your lights, because every time you do, your camera dims to an obscenely dark. Yeah,
I'm not fucking with anything.
well, something changed.
You're not hearing the music? Is I can hear
really-
pound, chicka, pound, chicka, pound, chicka, pound.
Yeah,
I mean, I
really
turned my
dark.
phone on.
It got really dark, and then it got bright again. So I'm not sure
Oh,
what happened.
camera's probably autofocusing. I could turn on a light and probably solve that problem.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not the only prior service army guy that has long hair now.
Only because I'm too lazy to cut it. It requires leaving the house, and it's like 40 fucking degrees outside, and I ride a crotch rocket, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a real motorcycle, a rice burner.
Yes.
I do. I got a CBR 1000 RR. Get on my level.
Oh.
Ooh.
You look real cute in my rear view.
Yeah, you look real cute, like on the side of a overpass. Meanwhile, I'm riding with my like solid metal with real boy parts on there, not all plastic.
Oh, yeah, we almost got the whole crew, Brad. Was
You know,
Navy.
you know the cruiser people and the the crotch rocket people hate each other. But I'm giving you shit. I love those bikes, honestly, because those crotch rockets are balanced so well. They're like I've not ridden one, but I've stood up on one, and they are really great.
Dick measure.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to the conversation in the background in the other room. They're screaming at each other.
Hey, we're not having a dick measuring contest. We're having a CC measuring contest, all right?
Right.
There's no replacement for displacement.
Yeah, but I don't think they live in Texas like we do. So.
Well,
Stocky rocket. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
What, crotch
all I
rocket?
can say is I've got no dog in this fight.
No.
I drive an electric car.
Yeah.
You're not,
Yeah, you're not
what?
even in this.
I didn't know you drove an electric.
It's more estrogen that he's dealing with than
Well,
anything else with that.
I'll I'm okay with you saying, making fun of me and trying to, call me a girl and all this shit. But I'm the one that's laughing when I leave Corvettes on the line.
Yeah. Unless it's below 40 degrees, then you're not even getting off the line.
No, I'm going faster.
Yeah.
But for a
good luck
shorter
charging
distance.
it back up again.
Wouldn't be good in the cannonball then, what you're saying.
Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Crap.
He's a hero with his hover round.
Mhm.
Eh. I'm just gonna.
But yeah, Carl Weathers passed away today.
No.
That was
Tuesday.
yesterday.
Yesterday, was it Tuesday?
Was it Tuesday? I heard yesterday.
Oh,
But if
he
you guys
is
don't
the
know
new
who
core
Carl
shot.
Weathers is, the older audience might have known him as Apollo Creed
Yeah.
or parts in Predator. And the more
I know him in
recent
Predator.
people might know him in The Mandalorian.
He's been in a lot of things.
Oh, so it was Tuesday. Okay.
It was Tuesday.
No, I'm sorry, not Tuesday. It was yesterday, according to Tierney.
Oni posted it today, right?
Yes, but the source I read said Tuesday.
Yeah, and I posted it after you. I didn't see your post before I posted mine.
Apollo Creed
Sorry
and
about
Rocky.
that.
No, I don't know what his name was in Predator. I have to look at it.
Either way.
Colonel Al Dillon.
Oh, there you go.
Who
But
was
yeah.
Rocky? Somebody just banner.
Hey, what's up, Leo, over on YouTube?
Hey,
What's
Leo.
up, Leo?
Thank you for joining the insanity here. We're trying to fix our shots because I got a new TV, and I'm going from 2K to 4K, so you might see Oni in 4 boxes.
Yep.
That is a
And-
horrifying idea.
No, it's a delightful sight because she is a very attractive lady. Yes, take a fucking compliment for once in your
Continue
goddamn
to
life.
deny it, but that's okay.
It's not a showing of weakness when someone compliments you.
She throws a story up there.
That's where you say, "Oh, thank you very much,
See,
Chief," and that's
you
so
only
sweet
get-
of you to say.
That's just torturing me, nobody else. See?
Combat Carl from Toy Story. Also, Magma.
Magma,
said-
shut the fuck up. I know where you live. I will break your fucking legs. It's
Whoa,
not a threat, it's a promise.
good lord.
Catch him first.
See, Oni would never do that to me because she already knows I'm in a constant state of pain. So she wouldn't be adding to it. It would just be distracting me from another pain.
You want to know the secret?
The breaking of his soul.
Carry a pack of crayons with you.
Oh, I
Green
had a
blood
video
crayons.
where
Unlike
Oni-
some people, I can wax poetic.
yes,
So in other words, she's gonna chew it up, spit it out, and use it as some kind of paste to keep your parts together while she breaks you again.
yes. It's the Oni torture book by Oni. Catch it on Amazon in March.
Right?
The art of torture.
The Art of Torture by
The art of
Blacklight
torture or
Oni.
the art of Oni?
That would be good. She could do like a whole video series of the torture throughout the time periods, like that one on
Yeah.
YouTube, but with her commenting on it.
We'll be discovering horse and quartering, or I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
Draw and quartering.
Draw and quartering. Thank you.
Wait till you. This will be fun. Here's a There are two sets of tortured things that I can think of right now that are of questionable validity in the fact that they've been referenced, but no one's really sure that there's any evidence to suggest that they actually were ever used.
Like an
So
Iron
one of them
Maiden?
that's super
Iron
popular
Maiden,
that a
yeah.
lot of people have talked about, sometimes I think it's called sometimes like the smoking bowl.
Yeah, the bull. Yeah.
There's, to my knowledge, historians have never truly found any evidence of that torture being actually used. It was more of a theory.
Oh, really?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's
There's
what I also
another
heard.
one, and that one I believe was from Greek or the Mediterranean area. So kind of like, because a lot of people had bowls, okay?
Right.
The other torture that I think is absolutely fascinating that might be a little bit rated M, but here we go. It's called the Bloody Eagle or the Blood Eagle. That's referenced
Oh, I've heard
in
about that.
Yes. So,
Oh,
of
that's
course, people
gross.
might
Don't
be
talk about
wondering,
it.
Oni, what
Viking
is
thing?
that? Yes, it
It's
is, and
Fucking
there
gross.
are drawings of it, but there's no true evidence to suggest it was ever used.
It was on
Because
Rick
to
and
be
Morty.
fair, there's a lot of work into this one.
I've seen it
So,
on a lot of movies, yeah.
step one, take somebody. Step two, what you're gonna do
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
no.
is you're going to cut open their back and you're going to tear their ribs out from their back, and then you're going to pull their lungs out so that they look like a pair of wings.
Mhm.
God.
Allegedly, that's what happened.
You want
Now,
to see
This
this?
is
Just go
for,
watch the
just so,
Vikings.
this is Rumble. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is medieval torture that allegedly has or has not been used. That
They did a
Tony's
good job
describing.
on the Vikings with that.
but here's the thing.
Oni.
We don't know if it was ever truly used, and
Yet.
I'm one of those people that look, I love me some good old sadism. I love me some,
Oh my
torture
God.
methods, but here's the thing. That's not a torture method, that's straight up execution.
Well,
Two,
because they can live up to like 24 hours, according to,
Can you?
you know,
I mean,
yeah, with your
some
lungs out there, yeah.
you can also survive a crucifixion for a while, but here's the thing.
About 3 days.
Is it worth it? Well, oh no, crucifixion, you'd survive a lot longer than that. You could survive like a week, is what I heard. And so you're just up there,
Volunteers? Question
up
mark?
there. You're suffocating, you're starving, you're dehydrating, you're exposed to the elements. You're just suffering the entire time. So it's not a very fast way to go. They're trying to make
No.
an example of you. And then they put you on sticks so everybody can walk by and go, "Hey, look, don't do that, kids, or that'll be you." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Great Gazoo. Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, Lord.
Wow, Oni's in a good mood today.
No, I'm just hyped up on food right now.
Crack.
I do not need crack.
Talking about torture is an other person's Disney World. That's how he feels.
I love watching the videos on YouTube. So
Oh no, I used to watch that shit all the time. I can't. I just can't.
but the only thing I've seen that actually used the one she taught that the angel eagle wings was the Vikings.
I think we got our 8 shots down, hero.
That's awesome. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get our permanent
As
Rumble stuff set up so we don't have to worry about it fucking dying on us again.
Right?
probably a good call, Ezra. Women be crazy.
All right.
All right,
Thanks
trivia
for coming
time.
on, Ezreal. I don't know if you wanted to talk about anything specific, but welcome to the Insanity. You fit right in.
Right?
You guys act like I haven't been watching your stream and occasionally hanging out with you guys for like the past like 5 years.
Yeah, Chief was
Valid
losing
point.
his shit earlier, so yeah. He said it'd take about an hour. Pretty much an hour and
Took
8.
an hour.
Yeah, an hour and 8.
Yeah, there's that.
Budget Star
So-
Citizen. You know.
Which
Star Citizen should be on there. Fucking over $500 million over a decade, still not out of alpha.
This
Yeah.
production.
which video game holds the highest production budget? A Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom,
Ah,
B, Grand Theft Auto 5, or C, Mass Effect 3?
mm.
Great
Yeah.
question.
For the show, I said I didn't know what this one was, but I have a pretty good guess now.
Yes.
Ezreal said I'm going to see.
Why
It
see
looks,
Ezreal? Why would you
you
choose?
guys look a lot clearer on the 4K. Just saying.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the purpose.
Yeah.
I'm guessing C because Grand Theft Auto plays like shit and looks like ass. No offense.
Why would that
Legend
be?
of Zelda, while there's a lot to it, most of it's kind of copy pasted.
Exactly what I
Mass
was
Effect 3 has a metric shitload of voice acting, face rigging, and other shit to go into their cutscenes, like a metric piss ton, and that
thinking.
requires a lot of work.
Well, here,
I mean,
Face
that's a good
rigging alone
point.
is a very expensive endeavor.
I would
Mhm.
give you that, but I'm going to argue Grand Theft Auto 5. And the
Really?
reason I'm going to argue that is because it's been remade and re-released for the last 15 fucking years, just like Skyrim.
Right?
But
Okay,
would
I
that
thought
count
we
for
were counting.
production
I thought this
budget?
was just like an initial, like
Yeah, it's initial.
the initial
initial?
thing for the
Okay.
game when it came out as is.
That's a good shot right there. Chieftain
That's a-
and some plushies.
Sounds like a conversation that would actually happen, doesn't it? Damn.
Probably does. Yeah, he's got one hidden on the other side where we can't
That
see him.
dig just was perfect, and he didn't even rise to the occasion.
Now he's focused.
Yeah,
Set that ADHD.
I know. I get it too.
That's
But
a
you've
good
got
shot.
a point, Ezra.
Arrow in the corner. Yeah.
If it's if you're talking initial,
Good little
Well-
hero. Good little hero.
if you're talking initial, definitely not Tears of the
Not
Kingdom.
too creepy.
A lot
I'm
of
gonna
those
say
assets are
Mass
copied
Effect
or pasted.
3 because of the fact that that was probably one of the first games that one of the first huge games that would have introduced I don't remember what it's really called.
Face
Sex?
scanning software.
Face rigging.
Yeah, face rigging.
Yes.
What did you call me?
Um,
The people who make the rigs are called riggers.
Yeah, you're
That's their real job. And the people that like create the hair for CG are called groomers.
hairs.
You know how
I am
much money
not
you
joking,
can
that's
make
the
if
real
you can actually
job
like
title.
accurately make hair in video games? It's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So they're called groomers.
funny. It's so goddamn funny.
It's a real name too. I'm not being like stupid. That's what they're really named. I'm not trying to be offensive. At the same time, I'm trying to be offensive.
Right.
I should keep Hero that short so that way I could just like, hi, little guy. How are you doing?
Wow.
You'd be like, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
He
fuck
kind of had
you.
like the Jesus beard paired with like the 90s Pearl Jam hair going right now.
Damn, Pearl Jam. You know what? I'm
Don't
not
call
even mad.
me daughter.
Not
not
even mad
fair
at that one,
too.
man.
He's a big sports fan. Eddie Vedder.
Well,
Is he?
can't like him.
Oh, yeah.
anymore. No, I'm kidding.
I can't like him. He likes sports ball. Fuck him.
He's got I think it's a Cubs jersey you can buy autographed. I want to say Cubs. Yeah, I think so.
But he's from like
90s
Seattle,
brought
isn't
to
he?
you by the letter A.
Correct.
Brad, grunge. Yeah, I did have a grunge phase.
I had a Pearl Jam CD. It was like one of my first CDs I bought.
I got no Pearl Jam is to say your vows. He's like AEIOU. Yeah, like the whole song.
Well, that's like most of the 90s right there.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but they
Most
were the
like Teen
worst.
Spirit. And you guys can call in too, just like Ezreal has, if you just go to our Discord.
Nirvana
And,
was great.
And a $100 donation will get you on the show, just like Ezreal paid.
Ah! Hold on here.
Do I look handsome?
Yeah, you're hot, sexy.
I don't
beast.
have the filter on tonight. I got the dark spots on my face that are just gross. The old
I
people
don't
spots.
think I donated 100 at once, but I've lost count of it.
Yeah. You love us so much that you paid for the LLC this year. Thank you.
Did I?
He's believing it.
I
you,
did. I
give
know
us
I
over
did.
Did you give us over
I don't know how much that shit is. All I know is I
$138.45?
sub, and a couple times over the years I've donated extra. I don't know how much it is.
Holy
appreciate-
shit! How did we fucking miss this?
Huh?
What?
There's gonna be another Megamind movie.
Oh,
Is there?
damn.
When did that
Sweet.
come out? When did that? How did we miss that?
Because it was so fucking quiet. Holy shit. Okay,
oh
so
wow.
Uh-oh.
I like Megamind. That's actually a great story.
that was a fucking excellent movie. I stand by that. So, okay.
We watch it in summer camp, Oni. We let the kids watch it in summer camp.
So, what I do when I look for articles is, yes, I'm showing off that I have two screens on my phone just to prove a point because I have too much shit going on. So, I can swipe to the left and it gives me just like news stories. So I basically force the algorithm to work for me
Right.
because fuck you, I'm gonna make it work for me.
Right.
So I saw this, a trailer. Now here's the thing. Obviously, you don't trust every trailer that you see. That's like believing everything you read on the internet.
Yeah, like deepfakes
So of course,
and shit.
I decide to Google Megamind. So I go to the Wikipedia page. Are you supposed to use Wikipedia as a source? No. Am I going to? Yes.
Yes.
So, sequel, film, and television series. This is straight from Wikipedia. Okay, so, take it with a grain of salt. On February 11th, 2022, it was announced that Peacock had ordered a CG animated series for DreamWorks Animation Television, serving as a follow-up to the film originally titled Megamind's Guide to Defending Your City. Great title. The series will chronicle the new hero's quest to become a social media influencer and a true superhero. The original writers of the film, Alan Schoolcraft,
I don't know how you say it.
Schulcraft, I'm going to speak it in Megamind's tongue, and Brett Simmons are signed on as executive producers with celebrity deathmatch creator Eric Fogel. J.D. Resner will be co-executive producer and story editor. On August 5th, 2022, Simmons confirmed that the show's writing was completed and production was moving forward. In January 2023, it was revealed that the series would be released in 2024. In February 2024, it was announced that a sequel film titled Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate and the series, now titled Megamind Rules, will be released on Peacock on March 1st, 2024.
Oh, it's on Peacock. Okay.
So, why does he look even younger in that show or that movie? Why would you do that?
He looks younger.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. Oh,
What?
they have a totally different voice cast.
Oh.
Talon
What?
Warburton is in it. Pretty sure Yeah, so, okay. Okay, it's
That
actually
was a
Patrick
face.
Warburton, but he goes by Talon sometimes. I'm okay, whatever, cool. So he'll be in it. But yeah, it's a totally different voice cast.
I can't watch Megamind because the animation just reminds me of like really low budget CG porn from like the early 2000s.
Wow.
Whoa.
Tell me I'm wrong.
How the fuck would I even know?
Yeah, I wouldn't even entertain that question, Oni. I don't know.
You guys haven't seen the dumb fucking ads?
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. Now
Like,
I hate
you don't even
for,
have to
like,
be going
making
to
me
those
remember
sites.
that, and now
Like, you
people
can-
actually have a,
Like I was
what
on
little regard they had
fuck it,
respect
I was
for
on
me
Reddit,
is completely
like,
gone.
when Reddit like first came out and they were kind of unregulated, like 4chan, and they would get ads like that.
Yep.
If you remember cheat code sites from like the early 2000s, like Cheat Code Central and like Super Cheats, they would have those ads.
Okay.
That and the doctors hate him. Figure out how this man lost 13 pounds in 5 minutes ads.
Oh God.
Hashtag died.
Hashtag died.
I just reminded everybody how old they are.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Well, at least me.
I'm old.
Coming to steal your shit.
I'm coming to steal your shit. Amistad. I'm just giving you the business, Tony. Don't get mad at me.
Not.
The business.
Don't be mad at me.
Oh Lord, there it is.
All right. So I'm gonna move.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, you'll break a hip.
Ugh, I already did.
They'll say it doesn't take him much.
Yeah. All I have to do is look at uneven pavement and I'll trip on it.
That sounds familiar.
It's worse than like getting out of my Jeep and hurting myself. And the hard laughter I heard from Oni from that video was fucking. She's like, ah! It's like the highest pitch laugh. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
I could be a butt of a joke. It's fine. Oni soda, hero,
wear
Oni,
it so well, right?
Chief soda, Chief
Soda,
Oni,
soda.
Chief hero.
Hey,
Chiefs.
look at that. Most people said GTA 5.
Most people said
Coming.
GTA 5.
Wonder how.
We'll wait and find out.
Make a gay.
Baker.
Make a gay.
I was the only one that picked Mass Effect 3.
Oh wow. So, what you selling?
Oh, this topic.
Yes.
This topic is one of. Hold on. Have to answer a question. Yeah. Anyways, this topic has been much debated. Well, not really debated. It was a lot of it got announced by a news publication that was of questionable allegiances, i.e. from China. And it got picked up and ran with by a lot of media. And then Hasbro, and then and then by proxy, and then eventually directly Wizards of the Coast said, no, we are not selling D&D to Tencent.
Thank Christ.
My general reaction to that has been X to doubt. Because Hasbro and Wizards have been, they have the reputation of liars now because, well, I don't know, maybe because they've been busted lying to the public for
Ever?
a long time now. Bank of America called them the fuck out for overproducing Magic cards, even though they said, no, we are not devaluing Magic the Gathering by overproducing Magic cards. Never mind the fact that they only released 15 sets over the course of like 5 years. And then all of a sudden in the last 3 years, they're releasing 15 sets in a single fucking year.
Yep.
Right.
Ugh.
That they are.
That's
And
something that-
re-release cards they said they never would.
Right.
Yeah, and then re-releasing cards they said they never would. Yeah, pardon me if I say Wizards, Hasbro, you're both fucking lying.
Right.
But there's a lot of credibility to it because Larian Studios is at least in 30% stake owned by Tencent. And also, Hasbro has been not so secretly shopping Wizards itself around for sale since before the pandemic. So
Right.
Larian Studios did this really massively breakout success game in Baldur's Gate 3. It just doesn't seem like an accident that a Chinese publication dropped this news bombshell saying, hey, Tencent's in talks with Larian and through proxy with Larian Hasbro to buy the rights to D&D. It just doesn't seem like an impossibility at this point. And
Right.
9 times out of
Mhm.
10 in my book, when a situation seems a little complicated and not believable, if there is some believability to it, there's a strong possibility that it's true, especially in business. Because business has this nasty habit of trying to obfuscate the truth until the deal is done.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it to the floor because there's plenty more that can be said, but I don't really need to be the only one to say it.
I'm gonna abstain from this topic because I'm working on stuff.
I know Oni's got a lot to say, then I'll throw something in.
Yeah, go ahead, only.
No, Soda, go ahead. I don't want to take too long.
You never.
I'd rather
you're fine.
trust fucking
Yeah.
Dick Cheney on a hunting trip.
Right?
Right?
Look, okay, before I go back on my word, I'm just gonna say, look, I am not a fan of Tencent. It's a China company. I'm
China.
not a fan of the CCP. I'm not a fan of any of that stuff. I don't
At the
trust them.
CCP.
And the fact they ruin everything they touch with microtransaction farms.
I mean,
Yeah.
so too does Microsoft at this point, but not everybody's running screaming from them yet.
Well, when they start buying all the farms and forcing everyone to veganism, and you'll
Well,
have
I
an
thought
issue
they were
with them.
forcing everybody to eat bugs.
Sweet.
Oh, the
Yeah, that
mosquito
too.
burgers?
Yeah.
They have more
Mosquito
protein.
burgers.
Anyway,
Just open your mouth and run down the street in Texas. You can get one of those. Shit.
Yeah, Florida too,
that
bro.
one.
Yeah, Florida. Yeah. Same
Anyways,
over there.
I'm opening the floor up to everybody else.
Motorcycle rider problems.
Right?
Wear a
I have to
face
squeegee
mask.
my helmet at least once a day.
My
Yeah.
one concern with Hasbro is that, like, that you guys all know I do this for a living, and we're actually thinking about getting a store in September. And my rep's like, "Oh, you can sell all the magic you want," and I'm just looking at, well, magic's going to shit because like, we talked about it more than
Right.
anything last year that I remember. Like, magic this, magic that, magic, and then they're putting out another. What is it? The zombie movie. There's a next set, I believe. Not Walking Dead. It's the one with the goofy guy and
Evil Dead?
Evil Dead, I believe, is the next set. Yeah. So
Goofy guy. Bruce Campbell.
yeah, Bruce
Legend.
Campbell. Yeah. So it's just kind of killing because the markup is went to shit. All their pieces, like I talked about Hasbro making the fun code, not fun code, but the starting lineups. If you're from my generation, you would
Yeah,
know
Starting
those
Lineup
are.
is amazing.
They want $50 a pop for a starting lineup now. They were like $8.
Fucking
Yeah, well, we were
stupid.
kids. So yeah, it's
Starting
like
lineups are like what, $12 when we were kids, like little
maybe
statues of baseball players or something. Right?
5, 8, 10. The duels might have been 12, but and I'm honestly scared to even deal with Magic at this point, like because I don't know. It might be a good thing
Yeah.
that they do. Same way with D&D. I can sell D&D in the store, but yeah, that's call Oni every other day. Hey, what's good? What's good?
Don't ask me. I'm not 5th edition.
See, that's another thing. Like everybody's different editions. It's just
3.5.
What do you mean by 5th edition? What does that mean?
That's right, Ezreal. Represent, brother.
3.5.
You got to
Or
describe.
2 if you're sadistic.
You got to describe what you're seeing because the people on the live don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, if you want the truth, I'm seeing a goofy, relaxed army veteran wearing Pokemon pajama pants and a bright red shirt
well,
with
Yeah.
giant white earmuffs and long hair like me. Well, not quite.
I mean, we can go to a shot with him in there later.
Depends on how brave he is.
yeah.
Yeah,
care.
we need his permission.
Considering
first.
he's prior army, I would be surprised if he wouldn't be willing to run around with his. Never mind.
I was once
Whoa.
in basic training like everybody else in a room with 80 other random dudes all
Dudes.
trying to take a shower.
Yeah, we've
Mhm.
been there.
God, sits up. Okay.
So that's
Did your
my greatest
barracks-
concern with all this stuff. But
I wonder if your barracks smell like Fabuloso too.
well,
Is that like
If
a whole
it's
thing?
right
man,
after cleaning.
Don't knock Fabuloso, all right? That
Look.
shit might give you fucking cancer, but goddamn if it won't fucking clean everything you have.
Only hate
Yes.
Fabuloso.
Yes, but
fucking
you got
hates
to
it.
understand The only time it ever smelled like Fabuloso is immediately following a GI party. 10 minutes later, it smelled like fucking sweat because somebody pissed off a drill.
It
Yeah.
was me. I talked mad shit. I still talk mad shit.
And look
funny.
where you're not now.
Hey, man, I'd still be in talking shit. But no, they gave me a medical retirement, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You can stay in combat. You can give up being in combat arms and go to like a support pogue job, or we can medically force retire you. I was all like, you're gonna have to medically force retire me because I'm staying in combat arms, or you guys will medically kick me out. They're like, all right, well, enjoy your early medical retirement. Here's $2,500 a month for the rest of your life. Cool, bet.
Nice.
Do that.
Sweet.
Funny, I'm sitting there too.
You got bad knees, right?
Yeah, I don't have any cartilage left in my left knee.
That's horrible.
I look like, if you make me run, I'll look as goofy as those Halo Infinite random accessibility features that Kilo's
Right.
talking about.
Oh, the prosthetic arms and legs.
Oh no.
I didn't even know about that shit until she told me.
Oh, dude, they're fucking wild.
That's funny.
Wow. Okay. Do. There we go. Wow.
Why
Wait.
are we don't fuck with the 5-shot, Chieftain? Stop now.
Oh, I'm in 5?
Stop
oh
now.
shit, I am in 5. I
Please,
accidentally I almost
your
hit the button.
OCD is causing problems. Stop. I'm going to strangle
No. I thought I was in 4. I'm like, wait, why is that not working?
you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chieftain. I just had to say it. Stop now. The OCD is
Yeah.
gonna piss me off.
No. I'm
This
not.
is
I
why
can't
we
fix
can't have
that.
nice things.
Exactly. What's
You
nice
should see how I
things?
jerry-rigged this fucking TV to make it sit on a stand.
Oh my god, I'm afraid.
Bro, mine's not.
I'm afraid of the
Mine's
next
supposed
visit
to
to
be
your
wall
house, sir.
mounted. Luckily, it's flat on the bottom. I have it standing on this weird wooden bracket.
Okay, Kilo, I'm going to change it to hot pink. I'm going to see if I have those colors. I have a very limited palette here, so...
Well, at least it's not as limited as some of our flavor palettes.
That's not pink.
Hero, I'm gonna take a picture
I
of
don't-
this and send it to you.
Oh god.
Can't... I think that's hot pink. My over-the-shoulder is hot pink. And then let's see if I can get...
See if I can find something close to that myself.
I only have like 24 colors here. I can get... I can get that.
Oh man,
cl-
that's gonna.
I don't know if that's close enough for Nico.
Kilo the Neko. I broke it. Go back to
Good
red.
job.
Can kind
I
of
just
do
put it
that.
in
Is
the
that
E for
is
everyone.
that close enough? Is that close enough for hot pink?
I'd say that's actually a good effort, sir.
Yeah, pretty good.
What the heck, Ezreal?
It's supposed to be wall mounted. Plot
Buy
twist,
a
it's not.
fucking mount.
I have a mount for it, but there's a window behind it. Look, my room doesn't exactly allow for rearranging. All right, I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I have a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
I'm gonna open up Discord here. And I'm going
The amount
to
of stuff and hobbies I have, you'd think there's like six different people living in here.
Oh,
Nope, it's just me.
We are going to cross over audio, Chieftain, if you don't mute the Discord.
I know. I know what I'm doing. Just trust me. Hold on a second.
Trust the process.
There. See, I deafened myself. And I can hop out. And there's Ezreal right there, chilling out.
Well, he did say he didn't care.
Looking comfy as
Welcome to
hell.
the retired life. Also, the Twitch froze, so I don't see shit. Oh, hey,
no.
there I am.
He's like, hey,
You're famous.
never take it back.
Almost like being TikTok famous, but I'm just as broke.
Right?
Yeah. You should go on TikTok and battle on politics because like
Oh,
it gets
Lord.
like you can make a lot of money doing that. I make like $2 or $3. I get invited into lives and I rip on people and they cry.
Ben's hate mail,
Oh God.
and it's
Dude.
about 3 years running now. I want you to just go through that, and I have a running tally of how many times I've been temporarily banned on Facebook. I'm up to 29.
You
Look,
get 30-day bans or you get
this-
like the 5-day ban.
This dude that sits next to me, he's prior Navy. And if
Squid.
if anybody knows anything about, I don't know about current prior Navy folks, but prior Navy folks that like got out in the 80s,
Uh-huh.
those guys will make anybody blush, fucking hands down.
I
And
believe it.
this guy, like, one day I hear him answer the phone. He goes, "Hello," and then he says, "Yeah, one problem. I died of diabetes last year." Click. Then then another time he's like, if you're from Biloxi, why are you calling me from India? I don't believe you. Yeah, just stop calling me. Like, he fucks with them every time. Like, the other day he had this guy on the phone with him for like 15 minutes and he was just giving him all kinds of shit the whole fucking time. uh it was just the shit that I've heard him say, and it's some of it's pretty good. I would
Oh,
put
yeah.
it on the YouTube scammers YouTube channels.
Everybody wants to know any thoughts on Hasbro. Forget.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're asking.
Oh, sure. Sorry. I mean, typically when you go to sell something, you try to actually improve the value so that you sell it for more than you sold it, than you purchased it for. I didn't see any news until Hero brought it up. That's how odd it was.
I
I
mean,
saw almost nothing about it. And most of the videos were, they all seemed to be clickbaiting the same title or same things. And even when you Google certain information, typically you'll find corroborating evidence, but I couldn't find where Larian Studios is partially staked or backed by Tencent. It's not on either of their Wikipedia pages. Tencent doesn't list Larian Studios as anything that they have shares or stakes or stocks in.
Right.
And then Larian Studios doesn't share that it's owned by anyone else other than Larian Studios. So everything you find is from those particular articles, which I find very odd. Now, would I trust Larian Studios with Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons and Dragons as a whole? Yeah, I fucking would. Do they have as much experience as Hasbro? No. And typically that would be a cautionary tale for me. However, given their wheelhouse of video games, they may not be the most famous, but they always seem to develop a cult following. And they seem to keep the spirit of what makes games worth purchasing and playing all the time. They also have a tabletop game that just came out. I would trust Larian Studios. I really fucking would. Because they flat out said, we're not doing microtransactions, we're not doing paid services. That's it. We want to be able to keep making good games, and in order to do that, we need to be able to make money. And so we believe if we make it worthwhile to you to purchase and you keep investing in us, we will continue to be able to make great games. As it should be. I do apologize earlier. I was trying to find an example of like editions of Dungeons and Dragons. So this would be one of the earliest editions. Not It's not first or second. But it's not third. It's just considered like beginner's D&D. Okay.
That is. How good is that book? Like how good is that condition?
Oh, you guys have seen this before. I showed it to you.
I have, but
Um,
egad. Fear and Death. Tell me that you're still there.
I also have a couple more. I haven't bought more from the gentleman who gave these to me. I've been a little busy, but also I've got this one.
Oh my god. Where is Tear and Death?
And
He's
then
lost.
he also had a
Just pinching a
few
loaf.
things that he's got a lot of modules and things he's willing to sell. I've got a lot I've been working on getting some of the original Dragonlance. I'm
He's
pretty sure Tear
asking
and Death
which.
is
I'm
the first
okay.
module I showed was Isle of Dread. And then I've got a couple of Dragonlance ones. So like any other book, editions are where they've made any sort of major changes, not just, oh hey, we had to fix our spelling or grammar. Pet peeve of mine, I know, but when it comes to, let's say, like old school D&D stuff, so Dragonlance was kind of like a set in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, sort of like inspired by it, but it's by the same company.
It was a setting within Greyhawk, yes.
So this is the Isle of Dread. This is one of the really old ones. How old is it? Oh crap! I'm not wearing gloves, so I really don't want to touch these. Well, I perspire a lot, so like
Well, yes.
these are some of the ones you would have found in like retail stores originally. It's
He's
not Advanced
asking-
Dungeons and Dragons, so it's not super duper old, but they are some of the originals.
He's
And
asking
so-
what modules they are, specific editions, like A1, B1, and 5.
This one was X1, so Isle of Dread was X1. Dragons of Despair was DL1. Dragons of Flame was DL2. Dragons of Hope was DL3. I am missing 4, but Dragons of Mystery was DL5. So yeah, these would have had.
Would you ever sell them?
Would I ever sell them? No.
Yes. They're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't want to sell them.
What if I gave you $10,000?
I'm not fucking selling them.
There you go.
Really put a price on
$10,050.
sentimentality.
What you're saying is that they're very valuable to you.
Yes.
I
And I'm tired of people trying to fucking buy me of things.
I'm
So-
kidding. I was kidding with you. Don't take umbrage to what I said.
I buy my friends stuff. That's just how I am. Sorry.
Same here too.
I-
I do it out of love because I care about people.
the reason for my reaction is those
Sorry.
edition numbers, while they're not obviously the oldest, they are certainly very old, and I think that they are valuable, and you have quite the treasure trove.
Would you frame something like that, Hero or Oni? Would that something you
I
would frame?
certainly
Theoretically, you
them
could
in
get it
protected.
graded. Yeah, get it graded.
Thing
Or
is
to
that
get-
I could, and so do I have considered it. The gentleman that has the rest of has other things, and it's the reason why is because he was, especially as like a teen growing up, he was in the Lake Geneva area and knew people who worked at the original Dungeons and Dragons place.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
Cool.
he has some of the original Dragon magazines, older books,
Awesome.
things like that. So with editions, they're going to make certain changes. So for example, in the earlier editions, races and classes weren't really differentiated. They had a lot of limitations for certain things. It was a fucking slog to survive anything. But also their version of creatures and their abilities would change. So originally, elves were considered a class and a race. It was both. But a wizard was a class specifically. They had classes that wound up going extinct, like priests. Some
You're a
that
wizard, Harry.
some
You're a
that
wizard,
actually
Harry.
started as a different sort of skill set. So Bard originally was not a magic user. Bard was originally just a dude, just a bro.
Just
Uh,
bros.
So then they were like, "Hey, let's give that bitch some magic. Bitches love magic." And
That
then
should be on a
the
t-shirt. Bitches love magic.
Bitches love magic. That's awesome.
and then the
then-
bard kind of went off the rails. And
Quite.
with each
And then
edition, they
suddenly
would make
every
different
bard
changes.
decided they wanted to romance dragons for reasons.
My bard never did that.
Slut
I, as a
dragons?
bard, do not condone the
Slut
romancing of
dragon juice.
every being ever. But yeah, so then as editions went on, they would modify certain rules, like how do you determine certain skills? What feats do you get? The mechanics of the game. And as a rule, in the history of D&D, 3rd and 3.5 are considered really solid, really great versions of the game. Because for a lot, they believed it was a perfect balance between a lot of side content that you could purchase or read, along with the mechanics, along with room to homebrew your shit. It had just enough structure where it kept things nice and tight, but it had just enough flexibility where if you wanted to bend or fudge a few things, you could. Now, no one talks about 4 because they decided to throw that shit out the fucking window. And then they ended up having to do with 5. And I didn't know this until I was talking to Magmo. The 5th edition, with them trying to pull their heads out of their asses. They simplified a lot of things, and I noticed that if you look at a character sheet, you see the difference. The problem is they also nerfed a lot of creatures, including the dragons.
Slut dragons.
So originally dragons were
whip 'em.
really fearsome, not just because they're dragons, but because in one combat round, a dragon could use claws. Pretty sure they could move, which would be flying. Pretty sure they had a tail attack. They could also use magic on top of a breath attack. So they had a lot of things they could do in one fucking round. Okay? The problem is that they decided to take that away, so now dragons aren't magic like that. Which breaks my brain because blue dragons were the ones who tended to become Draco Liches. How the fuck do you become a
I'm
Lich without having magic?
So over my head right now.
Right.
All you need to really understand to grasp this is they took the fucking namesake on the fucking title and nerfed it. Why would you do that? So that's stupid. So each edition made changes. Okay, 5 is not bad. Okay, I don't like to use the term bad unless we're talking about 4 because I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They tried to maximize profits and fucking sank the ship. 5th edition, they were trying to at least be subtle about it. Problem with this is Hasbro laid off 1,000 fucking workers from Dungeons & Dragons House alone. Just after Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be announced for shit for the Game Awards shows.
Mm-hmm.
If Hasbro were being smart, and I'm not saying that they are, if they were being smart, they would be trying to make everything as profitable as they could before selling it. What the did Twitch just crash or was that my computer?
It's
That's
still
good.
going on my side.
I'm not getting any red bars.
Okay, that's just my computer that just about shat the bed. Okay, please don't fucking do that. So
Do it.
with them, I mean, Magic the Gathering just dropped another fucking deck.
Magic.
That
the
was after
Gathering.
like 3 other decks in the last 2 months or so. It's pretty bad. But and Magma, that's what I was trying to say. 5e is not bad, okay? It's not. It's 4 was rough, but 5 isn't bad. It's just a little too simplified for me. But I also have played D&D before, even though it's been a really long time.
Are you making a dungeon thing in your basement?
Yeah.
You said
I'd like to, but I've got some other shit to work on, like just straight up unpacking things and
okay.
work.
I was just curious.
But yeah, I'm trying to. I have a table I have set aside that I'd like to use as my Dungeons and Dragons table. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. I swear to your death. But with Hasbro, I mean, there were already articles saying it's been 1 year since the OGL controversy, and I'm like, Hasbro, you really did have a rough year, didn't you?
Yeah.
The only bright
He's
spot
like,
for
"Yup."
Hasbro was probably the Barbie movie.
I still haven't seen
Was that
yet.
Hasbro or Mattel?
Ooh, good question.
Aren't they? Hang on.
I don't remember, so please correct me.
Do you want to be in the middle of this shot, Oni, or you want to be on the left-hand side?
I'll choose
That's
the
what
left.
she said.
Okay.
That was a nice cloud there, Ezreal.
Oh, I guess it is owned by Mattel. Goes to show what I fucking know. But the problem is
it's okay because that money didn't go to Hasbro. Then it went to Warner Brothers and Mattel.
but that's the thing again. If you're gonna sell something, you're trying to make a profit. Hasbro has had Wizards of the Coast for how many years now?
Right.
15.
A long time now.
Almost 16 years.
Yeah.
They purchased it just after 3.5 came out.
How long have they owned? Now, hold on. Wizards of the Coast has owned Dungeons and Dragons for an extended period of time. I don't remember when that happened, but Hasbro purchased Wizards. So how long
Didn't
have
we
they
ban
owned
Wizard of the Coast talk?
Last year.
Yeah. Oh, last
This
year.
is why I
okay.
don't talk about Dungeons and Dragons unless someone makes me, okay? I know it's not the hottest topic for people.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but like
Well,
people
it's-
seem to like
honestly,
it in the chat
it's
though.
the hottest
Oni.
topic for the chat, not
Uh-huh.
Ethan.
The chat likes it, so that's fine, right?
Chieftain's
That's
just
all
a
it-
troll under the bridge, you know.
What are you shaking your head for? I'm agreeing with you.
Nobody
But
can
go ahead.
see you.
Go ahead.
Anyways, it shouldn't matter because Chieftain's just occupied doing all this stuff right now while
Yeah, you're fine. Getting all pissy. Don't get pissy. You're fine.
don't. Anyways, please.
I need like a board of the dragons, like what dragon does what when. That's what interests me a lot.
Just know I'm a gold dragon.
Hang on, I can share that with you. I have a version of it. It doesn't have the metallic dragons. But if you'd like a copy of this Discord chatters, join our Discord. I will happily share with you a PDF of 3.5 Dragonpedia.
Yeah,
Jacob, I have the 3.5 Dracopedia as a PDF. I've had it for a couple of years now. Join our Discord if you want it. It's fucking free. What am I
forgot to tell you, Oni. I got a review copy of the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Sweet.
I need to go look at it. We had trouble movie night like showing the movie, but I'm not sure if you saw it.
I think we can fix that.
I don't want to watch another one. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It is actually very decent. It is not terrible. It's a shame because all of their bad PR that they got is what really caused it to tank.
Which movie, Wonka or Dungeons and Dragons?
I thought he said Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
He was talking about Wonka because of
Oh.
The Wonka was having issues too. Yeah, the other day.
Yeah, we gotta play with Discord. What can it fix?
Wonka's giving us so much headaches. So.
Waka waka.
But
Oh wait, that's different.
what are you guys looking at?
Oompa loompa doopity doo.
What's the matter?
Hero watches too many boobs.
Excuse me. That's just my opinion of what you said there, Soda.
Why is there awkward silence?
Oh,
Because I was Oompa Looping it, making some Oompa Loompa raps.
nobody's surprised at that.
I'm silently laughing at a buddy of mine that made a very grave mistake.
And hi Maya, welcome to the call in.
Oh, yeah, she is in here.
Yeah, Maya.
You have a question?
Maya could be a phone sex operator with her voice. Hello.
Hello,
How are you?
Clarice.
Do I need
Hello?
to? Do I need
HR?
to leave the chat so that never mind.
No.
No, Chieftain would get embarrassed and run away.
Pick up the phone. Like one of those 900 number
Blue
voices.
dragons have +3. Wow, that's
Walk
a
away.
lot, Nico.
Let's be realistic.
keep-
Walk.
Damn, that's a lot.
I
to
always
read.
remember the Rick and Morty slut dragons.
Oh Jesus.
Well, you can make a PDF of the slut dragon. I don't think they have much. Like, there's only one episode, so hopefully they bring them back. But
I have another question as far as like the Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Sure.
My friend makes roller towers or dice towers.
oh yeah,
Is that like a thing that people just design and sell?
yeah, that's where
Is that
you
actually used in D&D?
that's where you drop your dice in the top. They roll down and come out the bottom.
Yeah. Is that
I
like
mean-
is that like a thing that people use all the time, or is it more of just like an aesthetic?
I've seen many
It's
different
also
ways
dice
to
to
roll
roll into
dice.
the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly directed towards Oni, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I see them all the time.
Yeah. Do you use those when you played?
The wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I was trying to read chat.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that's what you were doing. I was talking about the dice towers. Is that something you used in your games?
I don't. I mean, I haven't played it in such a long time. I'm really kind of the worst person to ask.
Okay.
It's
Should
just
grab roll
extra
back.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll send him a few kazoo.
It's like the custom design dice that you have, right? It's like more like just extra stuff.
Well, here's the thing about custom design dice. You actually use that. With
You
the
use
with
them?
dice tower, it's just you don't really need to use it to roll dice. The dice themselves are needed because that's how you make these decisions.
Gotcha.
But with the tower, it's like it's basically just another way to roll them. The problem with dice towers, for starters, is that they can be delicate.
Okay.
And second of all, if you have gemstone dice, bone dice, glass dice,
Yeah.
they are not dice tower
Oh.
friendly because the dice tower tends to break them.
Okay.
So some of the common
honestly.
gemstone dice you might see could be amethyst, quartz. You might see
Diamonds.
never seen diamonds. Bloodstone,
Red balloons.
jasper. I think I've seen lapis lazuli, bloodstone. These are not durable stones. These are
Okay.
stones that are, especially
royal
in their
back.
raw state.
Oh, must
more
be a
delicate.
special one.
So
Gotcha. See, I can make conversation.
I
with
guarantee
that
you
stuff.
somebody has a diamond instead of dice in this crazy world. Just
Oh
Wouldn't be
yeah, like
surprised.
crazy, like rich, like Elon Musk has them or something.
well, I mean, it's like what's his face banned 2.2 million for the magic card.
Fucking idiot.
What an idiot!
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone. That's a fucking idiot.
Obsessed amount.
I wouldn't complain if I hit the card. You want to give me $2.5 million to change my life? And feel free. And I would add
Right.
him autograph about 9 bazillion things while I was at it. 'Cause he's-
Right?
give him a joint and be like, sign all this shit.
Doesn't he give like a ton? Like he gives out like stacks of thousands of dollars of bills.
He's a very down to earth guy.
I know he used Audacity, that open source. program to do his first album in.
He probably could have gave that guy $500,000 for that car, and now he'd have been perfectly fine. I don't know where he came up with the 2 point whatever million he gave him.
Right.
Maybe that's something we can do a talk on. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, to answer the question, yes, that is a Crown Royal bag. It is green. I don't remember what it came from. I use it because it's convenient for my dice. I've got 2 dice bags. The smaller bag goes inside the big green Crown Royal bag. And
I'll have to ask my brother. That's
there is any other good streaming software out there that can handle multi-streaming, I'm sure we're open to hearing about it because Streamlabs is an absolute pain in the fucking ass.
I agree with that one. He had a pair of pajamas made of Crown Royal. That's fucking awesome. My brother would love those. He's a Crown Royal drinker.
Maya, you don't have to be silent. You could tell one of us to shut the fuck up so you could talk.
Mm-hmm. And I finally did read that.
I mean, I
post
just
on
listen
Fidelis.
politely, as I do.
Supposed to be asking us questions, you two.
Yeah, pretend to be interested.
I am interested.
Because didn't you see my slide? You should have left my slide from last week. It was more entertaining. And could ask Chief why you like Spurs, why Hero has naked pictures of John Wick, me getting pegged, and just don't ask Oni anything because she'll kill you.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry if you're asking questions. I can leave.
No, you don't have to
You're
leave. But
fine. You're welcome.
No, you can stay. No.
you have a custom topic.
Giving you guys a hard time. That's why I'm here, honestly.
I think I've been in here for like an hour now, and I haven't. I think I've
Asked
only
one.
one question and talked
Right?
about it.
I thought that Ezra was like setting the stand for us coming in here. It's just
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
there.
Okay.
So I figured I could do that too.
But he's in his pajamas. Though.
Happy to enjoy the company.
Misery loves company.
That's true.
That's true.
That's why veterans hang out together.
True.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure myself and Oni probably could sit in a room together just doing our own thing and be perfectly content with each other's company.
No, see, I'd have to throw like ping pong balls at you or something.
She might just to laugh at me in my reaction.
I keep yelling at my brother all the time. Like, I'm gonna buy 1,000 ping pong balls off Amazon. Every time you say something stupid, I'm gonna fucking chuck a ping pong ball at your head.
You'd run out of ping pong balls within a day.
That's why I'm so glad
start
I'm not in
throwing
the same.
things back and whatever's near me.
That's why I'm so glad I'm not in the same studio as you guys, because if Oni had the ping pong balls, they'd be all going my way. Like, shut up, Chieftain. Shut up, Chieftain. Okay.
The studio would be ping
I would
pong
be
balls.
feeding
Gives
her
me an idea.
ping pong balls.
I'd be like,
We need
okay.
to get a ping pong ball launcher. Set it up with some Raspberry Pi AI, and every time somebody donates or uses points, it just flings a ping pong ball at Chief.
Oh, God, dude, that'd be horrible.
You could rig that up super easy.
I could rig that up. Don't tempt me.
No, you won't, you motherfucker.
You could just take one
I
of
have
those.
a Raspberry Pi.
those
You do have
Like,
one?
you just donate like $10. The
Yeah.
script picks it up in chat. Chat sends the command to the ping pong ball machine, and then it fires the ping pong ball at Chief. Boom. He'll be rolling in the money.
I'd
Chief's
be
gonna
fucking
have
doing it.
wins, but I mean, hey man, I'm sure he'd do less for money. So
Yeah, I would do it.
Give us some fucking money.
Give us some fucking money. No.
Money.
That might be a project for next season.
Could get one of those things that they use on Chatterbait and then hook it up to the ping pong ball.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Every time they
Vibrating
donate it,
things.
it vibrates,
Oh,
hits a trigger,
God.
shoots Chieftain. Yeah, see, we could rig that up anyway
Oh,
with
God.
our
name it the
brains.
Ezreal cannon. That's all I care about.
Fuck you,
The
Ezra,
Ezreal
Ezra, for coming up with that fucking idea. Fuck you.
I mean, it's right. There
We
you
get to
are.
order in some pieces here.
Raspberry Pi. Nobody can
Oh, you
see.
have the Raspberry Pi right there, yeah.
Other way.
Restricted by cables.
There you go.
Hell, you could make it out of Legos.
I could, but I didn't have the patience to go that far. In
No,
old
no, I'm
habits.
talking about for the ping pong ball launcher.
True.
Or you could rig up a Nerf gun.
No, that's worse.
Ugh.
That's gonna
How?
hurt.
That doesn't hurt as bad as a freaking launcher where you have to set the RPMs on the projectile launcher.
Plus, you're not gonna miss a ping pong ball hitting Chief in the side of the head.
Never
I mean,
on
it's gonna be
camera
pretty funny
anyway.
watching a foam dart just like fly across the screen real quick.
I
and,
mean,
like,
if we wanted to make it hurt, we'll just use airsoft. You know.
Yeah, like one of the
it
rifles.
doesn't have
that,
to hurt. It's,
Really, Kilo, I'm not
Doesn't
trying to
hurt.
hurt the guy. I'm trying to annoy
Some
him.
people
There's a
wanna
fine
hurt me.
difference.
Ping pong balls are pretty safe, I'd say. Think we had, didn't we have guns when we were smaller that shot ping pong balls? I'm pretty sure I had.
Well, I mean, there was
There
a
are
lot
some
of-
Nerf guns that shoot Nerf or ping pong like Nerf balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bazooka. Remember that?
I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the
the
wiffle ball,
balls.
the wiffle ball launcher. Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like all of our toys for our childhood were weapons, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The
Lawn darts.
metal lawn darts.
They were dangerous. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were dangerous as kids.
The
Like, chuck it
metal
up and
lawn
run.
darts were probably the worst.
Oh, they had one on Pawn Stars that was actually bazooka that shot shit. And his son took it. He's like, I want to see if it works, and shot his Rick right in the face, man. And it was left a whelp. I was like, holy shit, that's funny.
Oh no.
And I believe they
I
had,
can't
I
move
saw
on
something
these.
on auction the other day with a toy from way back in the day. It's
I-
dangerous now, but it was going for a crazy amount of money.
I did have cast iron Matchbox cars back in the day.
I have those in the box, like in a matchbox. They're in a matchbox. They're matchbox cars in a matchbox, like the original OG 70s.
Oh,
My parents
wow.
like, oh, we
This
have those.
particular stream has gone so far off the rails, by the way.
Well,
A very
it helped me
hipster
because I
boomer.
got all my shots done for shot 4. So shot 4s are done.
I mean, hey, we could continue with the show. When,
And Oni disappeared.
yeah,
So I got that all done. It's now that the 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3s need to be fixed. But at least we're in a stunning 4K for your guys' view. But everyone got their
Look.
everyone spoke about D&D, right?
Yeah, look, the happy
I'm
accident
sorry for
is
being
the
so
4K.
visceral about that. I thought we were running long on it, so that's why I said something. So I don't mean to offend anybody. If
Yeah, you
I
did.
did, I won't hear about it anyway. But
Let's not go there.
Douche, man.
Please, let's not go there.
the chat goes silent.
Anyways,
Thank you for the bits.
yeah,
Still say
But,
ping pong balls are
we can
better.
talk
I
about-
swear it. Just keep pushing them buttons. I'm going to rig it up. I'm gonna set it up, and then I will be the one to donate $10 whenever you say.
Oh, you
something.
know I am. What you could do is go build
The
it
channel
somewhere.
will
and
fund itself at that point.
Yeah, right. That would make like just a whole video of Chief getting shot in the head by ping pong balls. Would
That
be
would be
amazing.
one of the clips. It'd be a clip farm, I swear.
And you could use like
Nobody else has that. I've yet to see another stream that would have anything like that. Like
that would be great.
That might be a project for the studio, Chief.
With some
Yeah,
good music to it.
When I was at Rooster Teeth, everyone had Nerf darts, and we had an ammo box. You know those ammo boxes that you have on military, but the ammo boxes.
I mean, I've got
were,
about 15 of them sitting under
Hold
my
on.
reloading table
except
right
they're
here.
wood.
Hold on.
They were wood boxes with
Oh,
like
you had the old school ammo crate.
5,000 darts in them. And like we'd have wars. We'd set up like beanbags and like take cover behind our monitors and start hitting people. If we didn't have guns, we were throwing the darts at each other.
Nico.
Yep, I've got bigger one than that. Well,
Oh, so do I, but I'm not.
allegedly.
I don't know.
Where's my call-in slide?
I've got
It's
a
legal to own ammo cans.
yeah,
Well,
but
we're gonna do this actually.
I'm telling you, Ezreal. I mean, I used to have all kinds of fun firearms and stuff until
Ezreal started a thing. Now me and
Spend
Hero
it
got to
in,
finish it.
lost them in a tragic boating accident.
I definitely will. The whole thing is, could we get Chief to reload it every time?
I'd probably
Yeah.
forget. Like I forgot the
The
Well, if you
bottle.
get one that shoots like,
the
You could
chances
give
that
it a
we have.
loading mechanism where like just
Mhm.
put like a tube on top of it with the ping pong ball snap
yeah,
uh,
that's a good
in
idea.
it. Kind of like a hopper to a paintball gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, Oni just kind of disappeared in the plushie.
it's okay. We've got other slides. We talked
We
about.
don't have a lot.
We talked briefly
We don't
about
have a lot to go anyway,
others.
so
Oh yeah. Once again, let's roll over to the next slide there, Chieftain.
Might be radioactive.
the free Netflix. Well, I shouldn't say free Netflix giveaway. I should just say Netflix sweepstakes. But yeah,
Yes. We have a year subscription to Netflix, guys. It is a raffle contest. Mr. Chieftain here, as my daughter likes to call him, has a reel of tickets, raffle tickets that he will collect and write people's names on.
yeah.
And for each of these functions of Twitch and YouTube, you will get tickets for this reel. If you'd like to participate, by all means. We have normally we have somebody that's going to track these. And as long as we, tell Chieftain, hey, write this down, he'll make it happen.
Using the top-notch technology, pen and paper.
Yes.
So.
Traditional.
I have it right here in front of me just in case.
So please participate if you want Netflix. And we apologize in advance to all of our international viewers. We don't know how that shit works.
Yeah, we don't know if it's a North American thing or if it's just a global thing. I don't know. I get it from the Visual Effects Society every year.
If you want to participate anyways, you are more than welcome to. And I will not condone, promote any sort of methods of circumventing international blockades of Netflix. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint, wink, wink. I mean,
they do advertisements for it on just about every YouTube and Twitch stream sponsorship. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they know about them. They are
I'm sure
known.
Netflix doesn't give a shit because they get paid either way. The only people
Right.
that would give a shit are host nations. And what are they going to do? They can't find you. You're on a fucking VPN.
Yeah.
That is true too.
So Gazoo,
Yes.
you are not necessarily not allowed to use it.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's got to be people from the Visual Effects Society in Canada. There's only like 6,000 members, but
Well, I think it has to do with like every country has access to different shows. So
yeah.
Exactly.
and with the fucking price of Netflix keep going up, this is great. Get it by. I
Yeah.
think I logged in the other night. It was like pay an extra $9 to let your family member use your account. I'm like, fuck you. You don't want
Yeah,
money.
that
I
shit's
just canceled my Netflix.
that
I didn't
shit's
use it.
starting in March, by the way, where they are blocking account sharing.
Yeah, they're not making
additional
enough money.
$9 on top of the freaking. Really?
What the Kerwa?
It's
that
How is that bullying?
I
I
don't know.
don't even know what
dumb.
Kerwa means.
You good, Ani?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Making sure. I always have flashbacks when you leave and I see the stuffed animals. It reminds me of the scene from E.T. every single time. I don't know why. It just immediately, because Drew Barrymore's character, the little girl, had she had like a shit ton of like stuffed animals behind her, and it always flashes me back to that scene in the movie. And it was like the cutest movie because E.T. is like in the middle there hiding.
I now know why it got censored. It's
In Polish slang, it's Polish equivalent. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Shame
the
on you. Nico.
dictionary language. It means Lady of the Night.
Oh.
No
Hooker.
wonder it got censored.
I'm surprised it picked that up. That's
Yeah, that's
Wow.
scary that it picked that up. So if anyone wants to
Let's
screen
see.
grab that, I'm holding this on the slide there a little bit longer so that way if
let
it's too
Uto go
confusing.
through.
We don't have a Rumble thing yet because we don't have a permanent link yet, but
Okay.
you guys can jump onto YouTube and super chat and do that
I
as
just
well and go
fixed
back
that
to
problem.
watching it on Rumble. Hero's
That'll
working
go
very
through.
hard on that. Then he's going to be working on our online store where you can get your special Oni t-shirts. So everyone wants to get those. There's
yes.
like, I get emails every day on like, when is the Oni shirt coming out? I go, when I get a chance, when I post the 40 fucking videos.
Oh shit.
Tear and Death, thank you for the 100 tokens. Or tokens, wow. Bits. Tokens are in TikTok, sorry. But yeah, just screen grab that, guys, if you want. I always say tokens, I don't know why.
Kidding.
Okay, so
Does this ring light give off an inordinate amount of heat or something?
no.
Yes, probably.
Okay, so it's just
Okay,
like-
guys, you guys know I have the new TV, right? So that's why like I went through this for an hour.
Yes.
Make all shirts sleeveless. I have to show off the guns.
All right, we'll try to do that for you.
I thought that was Eric July for a second.
Yeah, right?
I mean, like I have 90% of my shirts are like it. I have polos and sleeveless. So
If I bet you're not even wearing a shirt now, are you?
no,
No,
you
I
know
don't think
that.
so.
Why even ask?
So my other TV, my big screen TV, was over 20 years old. Okay. This TV is like a 2023. So it's a last year's model. And my room is not even hot right now. So I'm thinking, originally I thought my computer was making everything hot. It's not, because I have a giant cooler in there. It was my TV making my room very hot. Because now this TV I have it costs like $8 a year to run the TV for like 24/7. It doesn't get as hot. It doesn't take up as much space. So I'm like, oh, my lower back is not sweating. I'm happy. So I'm not as irritable. But
What?
once I get all my shots set up, well, I get fucking angry over that shit, and I apologize for like the staff, specifically
I know what you're
Soda,
talking
Hero,
about.
and Oni, for like getting so fucking mad before the show. I'm sorry, guys.
We zone you out. It's not like you.
I shouldn't get that mad over that, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. But I shouldn't. But I can't stand it when. That's why, like, I turn everything off. Like, I know Maya was telling us, it's like, why aren't you streaming? You putting your TV together? I'm like, because I don't want anyone to think I'm a fucking moron. That's why.
You should have streamed putting your computer together. That was.
Oh my god.
I
streamed the unboxing, and Hero doesn't like that story too much. But the original OG computer that I got from him was all broke. I did an unboxing there, and that was.
Yeah.
I won't do another unboxing anymore because I have traumatic PTSD from that experience. But to get to the trivia here, ladies and gentlemen, which video game holds the high production budget? You guys have your answers and be ready for later. The Razzies. So this is a very interesting story. Who actually presented this story? Was it Oni? Oni, is this yours or was this Heroes?
That was me.
Heroes, okay.
So
it's funny you picked Spider-Man for this because I have a bone to pick with the new Miles Morales review copy I had. But
by the way, I actually watched the whole thing here.
Oh. So the Razzies nominated.
He doesn't care.
The Ant-Man and the Wasp. And no, I heard him. We can talk about.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
They nominated Ant-Man 3, Quantum Mania, or as some of the people that I watch, they call it Commie Mania.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it got nominated for a Razzie, and
wow,
it's the first Marvel movie to actually get that nomination, allegedly.
Really?
But also
jumping the shark.
Also, Indiana Jones and the Geriatric Dial of Destiny got nominated. And what I'm thinking is going to get That's what I'm thinking is going to get it this year. But the
We
fact,
still have a hype train. I'm sorry, we have a hype train.
yeah,
Hype train, bitches. This is Laggin Out Live. Check us out every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if we're not fucking up with technology. I am the chieftain. To my right is the very lovely Blacklight Oni. Below us is Hero, the IT guy, and the only host that runs at 60 frames a second, Soda Pop. So go ahead, Hero.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to allow anybody to say that was a good movie. No, it was not a good movie. Indiana
Which
Jones
one?
was awful.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
It was a third wave feminist wet dream.
Oh wow.
Did you watch it?
I refuse to watch any more than I saw.
Then you
I
cannot
walked
comment
away
on the
from
movie,
it.
sir.
I
How
can.
dare you?
I can. I walked
You
away
cannot.
from it. I saw freaking 10 minutes of it and said, "This is bullshit," and walked away.
Uh-oh.
I said you can't make a comment on it because you didn't see the movie. You can't make a comment on it. No,
Oh, I
that's
can.
fake news.
I am not exaggerating. It was a third wave feminist freaking wet dream.
In 10 minutes? It's like a bad
Yes.
porn.
It was.
It's a Gonzo film.
Oh.
It was. Freaking the whole goddamn show. They totally were destroying the character of Indiana Jones. He had the fucking happy ending. He had the goddamn happy ending. Freaking
That sounds
riding
more like
off
a
into
porn.
the sunset.
Oh, that happy ending.
He rode off into the
First
fucking
clip of the night.
sunset. And then they gave us 2 more movies after that.
I call them abortions.
Whoa.
Yes, abominations.
Yes. They should have aborted that the first week. That was horrible.
And I'm sorry, they completely were destroying the
They
character.
destroyed
of
the
Indiana
character,
Jones.
bro.
They were completely destroying it. They turned him into a fucking copy of Luke Skywalker. Like straight up what
Oh,
Disney did with
no.
Luke Skywalker. Turn him
Really?
into a fucking depressed sad sack. I
Maybe
want to
it's a
stay in the
clone, like-
past. Just let me die here. No, bitch. That's not something he would do. He would try to preserve. Wow. He would try to
Pervert?
preserve the goddamn
Wow.
timeline. He would not fucking stay in the past.
Oh, now I don't
goes
have to
against
watch it. Thank you.
everything. That goes against absolutely everything he ever stood for.
So what you're saying is
You didn't like it.
that you didn't like it,
At all.
but you never watched it.
I watched 10 minutes of it and walked away. This is not Indiana Jones.
Would you leave the movie theater?
Man, watching in the movie theater.
Oh. You should have,
Because
because then
IT.
you could have filmed yourself. This is fucking bullshit, in front of everybody.
I
Just-
totally want to see that. That should be streamed. You should do a reenactment of you watching the movie and then getting up and saying, "This is fucking bullshit," and just get up.
See, even Gazoo does that. He watched 15 minutes of the latest Aquaman and couldn't do anymore. But I'm sorry, like, you take a character that's like everything that
She's
Indiana
gay.
Jones
She
stood
likes
for.
vagina. Talk about Aquaman too. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Like you can't take the character of Indiana Jones that stands for everything that he stood for and then
Papa
let him
John's.
just be a depressed sad sack. And then the woman, this new character that they were totally standing up to be an absolute replacement for fucking Indiana Jones. They were going to do a whole fucking TV series about Phoebe Waller-Bridge to replace Indiana Jones. Well, when that came out, they completely walked away from that plan. Nope, abort mission. We're not going to do this anymore.
Ugh.
It was no. That was not Indiana Jones.
So don't buy the 5-disc Blu-ray, is what you're saying.
No. Just like I didn't buy the 4-disc Blu-ray of Ghostbusters. I only bought the 3 discs.
I would still argue that movie was fine.
Trash? Yeah, you're right. It's
No,
trash.
it was fun.
Yeah, no.
Two-way battle shot now. Talk about Ghostbusters.
Nope, that was absolutely no. That was not Ghostbusters.
It was fine.
That was an abortion. That was an abortion.
They should have
Sorry,
took the wire
you're
hanger
gonna
to that
have
early,
the
right?
original actors, like you're gonna have two of the original actors show up in the movie, and they're not even their original characters, and then you're gonna have them killed. No, thank you.
Yeah, it sounds good.
No, thank you.
It sounds good. I know Janine's a Ghostbuster in the new one coming out, so Janine's got to be like 60, right?
Oh my God, they
I had
actually
the crush on her in the 80s, bro.
they had an actual they did have her
Ghostbusters, what do
show
you
up-
want?
Huh?
God.
Ghostbusters, what do you want? Yeah, no,
Annie Potts, that's her name.
yeah. She actually is in Afterlife, and they're gonna probably have her come back in Frozen Empire, I think it is.
Yeah.
And like she still plays her part. She, her and what's his name, Winston.
Oh yeah. He said he would do it till he dies.
He
He says
came back in
loves,
Afterlife.
he loves the franchise. He loves playing Ernie. He loves playing Ernie. He just loves it.
He did phenomenally. Actually, all three of them that are still alive did phenomenally in the in Afterlife. Like when they made their appearance, oh my God, it was great. Like, all right, read her the riot act again, man. And he goes out there in the name of justice and the fine people of New York City. It's like, dude, you're doing the same speech again, and it's been like 40 fucking years. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, the most time he did that, most of the people that heard it the first time were dead. So he's like, I can get away with it 45 years later.
I mean, it wasn't exactly the same speech, but my God, it was great.
Yeah.
Drawn out speech, and it's like, I think she remembers us. Oh yeah,
I
she
think
remembers
they should
us.
tie in the Spider-Verse with Ghostbusters.
God no.
I'm surprised that the new Spider-Man didn't get into the Razzies, because my reaction to that movie, like,
damn.
Oh, Gray the Wolf.
Wow, somebody's hacking me.
Gray the Wolf, like that's one follow, right?
God damn it! Why do you
Gifted though?
Oh, it's a gifted sub. Okay, never mind. It's gifted sub.
give me the Netflix?
Right,
I'm
there
just
you
kidding.
You were gonna offer to buy me a TV. Did you
did.
guys hear about? Did you guys hear this story? Thank you for the gift. Oh, thanks for the resub, Azure Chaos. Although that's a gift sub, right?
Yeah. You got to tell them who wanted the TV after, too. So long story short, Chief broke his TV. His birthday is coming up. I was like, fuck it, I'll just get on Amazon and buy him a TV. And I was talking about it in our Zoom with the rest of our, our boss and everybody. And Joe's like, I already got one of my boss. Like, you could just send it to me. I want to be like, actually, I want to be like, give me your address. I will. And then I'll be like, I felt like I was blackmailed, like,
You know what though? I feel like one of those gag gifts, like a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just to be clear, because I was asking in the private chat, the guest subs don't count as.
Yeah.
No.
No, you did not.
Okay, I'm just double checking to be sure, because like Oni asked me and I wasn't sure. So like she brought up a great question. I wasn't sure. Just double checking. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I remember talking about it, but it was 2 weeks ago, right? So it's.
You guys want to donate, other ways, you definitely can.
Yeah. You go into Super Chat and donate there as well.
And then you can tell your friends we like to give out free subs.
Yep. There you go. As well, so we appreciate that.
Yep.
But I thought the new Ant-Man wasn't that bad. I thought it was okay. I mean it was it wasn't like oh it's amazing, but I was entertained by it. I mean, but
are you not
I have a bias with
entertained?
Marvel stuff, so a lot of people were. snotty with that shit. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
honestly the
I'm surprised it wasn't nominated for a.
Kilo, please.
It's more of a TARDIS flight path. Yeah, it's probably.
For sure. I mean, yeah, Chaos, like he he used to be here every week on a schedule, at least after, and then after or halfway in to our show, he would knock off. But he's been so out of whack that he's been like sending me Discord messages and I'm at work, just got to work, or like I'll be going on lunch and I'm like, dude, do you sleep ever?
Sounds like somebody we know.
I try to sleep.
Well, the difference between Soda and this man is this man lives in Australia.
Oh, well, that's why,
it's a 12
because he would
14
be. Well, no, that would be their nighttime. So yeah,
It's a 14-hour difference, right? So if it's
Yeah,
8,
something like
if
that.
we start at 8
Basically,
o'clock, it's
Ezreal,
10
this guy
a.m. their
don't
time.
like he sleeps, like he takes naps randomly.
Time
Okay.
Lord. He says the Time Lord. Lol.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
How do you think I put 187 hours in Pal World since it
Yeah,
came?
exactly.
Well, see, no,
Wow.
you sleep between loading screens, sir.
Oh, Ezreal, I want to tell you something on watching like my personal view on watching other people's streams. I work 3 jobs, and it's really hard for me to watch other people's stuff because when I'm not working those jobs, I'm doing like taking care of family and all that stuff, and I can't sit down and watch it. I feel bad that I miss your streams, but it's really hard for me to do it. So I know it's not an excuse.
Oh,
I just
bro,
wanna let you know.
do not
I
feel bad.
I
at
just let
all.
all my streamer friends know that. It's not because I hate you guys. It's because I can't grab the time to do it. Like I barely have time for myself, and I'm going through a lot of personal shit right now that like a lot of people in the chat and like Oni and Hero and Soda know what I'm going through, and it's like it's been rough the last few weeks. So I try to get in there as much as I can. I haven't even been in Bandit or Rogue Ravens or Penguins, or I saw like my first stream was Jamie's tonight. So, and that was like the first time in months. So thank you for understanding. So.
Hey man, life happens. I don't
Yeah.
judge at all.
I
Yeah.
try to always have one of you guys ever streaming on one of my monitors. So
Yeah.
Amongst the 70,000 fucking tabs he has open on Chrome.
That's crazy.
How
So
do you
Yeah.
have
I-
enough RAM for that?
He just
I-
does.
yeah,
yeah, well, he's getting a new computer because the RAM was just like I'm having a Biden aneurysm and I can't keep up with all the tabs. So
Derek's worse. I bought him like I don't know if it's a 36-inch. And you can't even see, like, that's how many tabs he has open. So don't think I'm
How does
mad.
he know what one to go to?
I know,
He's
right?
like me. He's clicking on every. At least I have mine where I know where everything is. Like my mail's over here.
At least, well, you know what? At least now you can organize tabs in Chrome. At least I think you can.
Yeah.
What browser was I in when I did that? Ah, there it is. Tab.
But
groups.
mine's always the same.
yeah,
Drop bears. Yeah, fucking drop bears.
drop bears. Yeah.
All right. You know what?
If you had a drop bear and a trash panda, who'd win in a fight?
I'm
Drop
giving it to
bears.
the trash panda.
Yeah, them
Trash
fuckers,
panda.
them bastards tore up 2 of my deer feeders this season.
Wow.
I just bought RAM actually, but I bought Chieftain's cursed fucking RAM. But that my computer is like, no, your computer isn't even coming on anymore.
You should sell it as a novelty and say you'll sign it for someone there. It's like if anyone wants a bid on the cursed RAM, like Soda will sign it for you and send it to you.
Oh my god, so does RAM
They
is
can-
sold.
Soda's Chieftain. It would say Chieftain's cursed RAM and it has Soda's name on it.
You know what?
Okay.
That'll fund the chat actuated Nerf gun.
Oh my god. You guys are not
So-
gonna drop that.
I'm not giving up on this.
WWE, who wants to present this? Usually Soda talks about this.
Chief brought
He's
this
good.
one up, but I can definitely
last
follow
time.
up on it.
Yeah, you could follow. Yeah, I brought it up, but it's okay. It's all you do. You can take it.
Well, this one too is I mean WWE is guest entertainment, so
They
I-
also have video games too. So like this is gonna
Oh,
affect
yeah,
the
yeah.
rating system on their next game. So everyone
So-
has a rank on who's like good and who's not. So this might affect the rank. So, and the WWE wrestlers take their rank in the video game very seriously. Like Rhea Ripley's like, why am I not 100? Why am I at 99? She's like, that's bullshit. I'm the women's champion. I'm like, I should be 100. I should be unbeatable. You know, like they do this whole kind of like spiel with it. So it's kind of a big deal.
The athletes do the same when their ratings come out with like NBA or
Yeah.
Madden. They're like, what the fuck? I'm only a 77.
You see how we tied that in? We kind of tied tied it into video game chat, but yeah. But go ahead.
And we'll give you a little backstory about the guy you see on the screen. This is Cody Rhodes. His brother and his dad is the great Dusty Rhodes. If you
The American
watch,
Dream.
yeah, he's been around forever. And Cody, the guy you see on screen, is kind of been controversial because he left and went to another organization, and then he came back. It's a big deal in wrestling, which is funny because I was actually they were interviewing somebody from AEW, which is competing with WWE, and
all elite
they're like,
wrestling.
it's
yeah.
so big in wrestling when somebody does it, but the Yankees trade to the Astros, nobody gives a shit. This is another
Yeah.
transaction, but see, Kazoo knows who Dusty Rhodes is. Yeah,
American
I mean,
Dream, man.
Kazoo probably tracks with all the old school entertainment that I used to track as a kid and you guys used to track in your teens.
Right.
I used to
yeah.
watch the Bon Airs. You
Fuck
guys,
you.
there's a whole movie on them now. If you guys want to see some crazy shit, watch that. But
Yeah, Von Erichs are the Texas territory wrestling. But yeah, American Dream was the father. The son is called the American Nightmare. So it kind of like that's why he's got the tattoo of the D. It's Dream. That's his father's nickname.
Yeah.
You see that on his chest there. But yeah, Royal Rumble this Sunday.
So Cody won it, and this is his second time, and that's a huge deal because I believe it's the first time. Am I not correct? Second time.
The second time he went back to back. The only other person to do it was Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan.
Another two big names, like the greatest names ever. So
yeah.
But I was talking to Chief. I think CM Punk was supposed to win, and he got hurt in the match. But that's just rumors. But
yeah,
this dude is just been through hell and back with him and his family. And
oh yeah,
congrats to him. I know everybody's like, "Oh, wrestling's fake." Yeah, you should see how many guys have broken necks and fucking
right.
I actually know a guy that was amateur wrestler trying to break into the pros in my World of Warcraft days. He he was actually on track for it and then ended up with blown out discs in his back from taking too many chairs.
I would say babyface Kazoo. He's kind of they go back and forth so much. Like it's hard to keep up with anybody now.
Yeah. Just so the chat will know, babyface is a good guy, a heel is a bad guy.
Yeah,
so there's a wrestling terms.
Hence heel versus babyface.
Yeah.
Well,
So
wins and losses are not necessarily as like sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Like back in Andre the Giant's days when he fought Hulk Hogan, if he didn't want Hogan to win that match, he wouldn't have let him win because that's just how it was. A lot of it is scripted, but a lot of them guys go off script and they're like, fuck you. And yeah, it usually causes a bunch of drama.
Yeah.
The Bret Hart case. He got fucked and went and punched the owner right in the face, knocked him out cold.
Spit in his face, yeah. The
like,
Montreal screw job is what they called it.
Wrestling is like I know it is a soap opera. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is, but when they get in the ring, them guys put their lives on the line. Like any of those moves could kill them. They have to go through probably the most rigorous training I've ever seen in my life just to, and considering they do that shit every night in front of, it's not always like you see on the screen. They do shit in arenas that aren't like that, like every damn night. It's just fucking insane. Like,
yeah. I saw a blackout show with Edge. He's Adam Copeland now. He's a wrestler, and he walked by me, and I'm in my 20s, and this was a blackout show, meaning there was no cameras.
Yeah.
And he walked by me, and I slapped his hand. And like I reached over and slapped his hand, went flying back like this. He just kept on walking forward. I'm so glad he didn't turn around and like punch me in the face. And I turned to my friend, and I'm like, because he was about an inch shorter than me and was wearing like 2-inch boot heels. And I'm like, I said at the time, what a little bitch. He was small. I was physically bigger than he was at the time, like working out, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm really glad that like I never met him again. I felt bad like every day after that. I'm like, wow, I was such an asshole back then. Well, some people still think I'm an asshole, but
And we should have mentioned too, if you win the Royal Rumble, you're in the main event at WrestleMania. And if you haven't heard of WrestleMania, then you live under a bridge or something. So even
Yeah.
non-wrestling fans have had to see WrestleMania something somewhere in a toy shop, or like we're all nerds here. So
yeah,
basically he'll be able to fight for the championship. So which I thought they were gonna do with CM Punk. And like I said, I don't know if that whole thing, how that went down, but
yeah. I don't know what happened, but congratulations to Cody Rhodes.
he's a good dude. Like him and
Family man.
who's the guy? Randy Orton. Like they actually would have to get security for Randy Orton to stop signing autographs. He will literally sign autograph for everybody that stays after the show. They're literally like, "We gotta go, mother." He's like, "No, I got autographs." There are some good guys like that. Everybody looks at wrestlers like, "Oh, they're these fucking jacked up, steroid taking mother." But no, they're actually. Kane did a video not recently, was talking about, he took a picture with a kid who had cancer, and he was literally in tears. This is a big motherfucker. Like Kane is
he's
huge.
like 6'10".
Kane and Taker were gigantic.
But literally, it
Kane was
turned
bigger
out
than Taker.
that the picture he took with his little boy was the last picture ever taken of that kid, and it just tore him up. Like he was just. He's like, but God gave me this gift to do this and reach out and touch people. And I'm like, I never saw Kane like that. Like these guys,
because he was always in character nowadays.
Yeah.
Now
like
I don't think he does
dude.
anymore. I don't think he really does get in character very much anymore because
no.
He's on a
He's the mayor
contract.
of a town. He's a fucking mayor.
I was about to say,
who's gonna vote against Kane?
Became a mayor.
To be mayor.
That'd be awesome, dude. I guess my mayor's Kane. Who's yours? Like some sissy motherfucker.
and when he was wrestling, guys, he was an insurance agent. He was fucking selling insurance and wrestling. His wife is the business, but when they'd go back, he'd like you come in and like for insurance, and there's fucking Kane across the desk.
And
like,
one day,
oh sorry, I just came back from my other job wearing full costume.
Well, he's got like shirt and tie and everything.
That's a good thing too. We could do with the WWE games and the UFC games with the glitches and the funny glitches and shit.
Oh,
you guys will be dying laughing. Like
it's funny.
It's hilarious.
And they have like Joe Rogan will do the UFC ones. He's like, "Oh, look, he kicked him out of the fucking ring. That's not supposed to happen." It's just like the funniest shit. So yeah, that would be awesome for us to do one of these days. So
yeah, like the outtakes, reaction to outtakes, we'd be fucking crying the whole time and shit.
I die laughing every time. So, Chief, you got anything to add?
I think you got everything. He's probably gonna fight Roman Reigns, who's got the third longest title reign in WWE history. I think he passed Bruno Sammartino on that list. So it's gonna add to his video game clout, and then he'll lose in WrestleMania again because they made Roman Reigns OP in real life, so they make him unbeatable. No one's gonna beat him, so that's why I don't.
And wrestling cards are big too.
It is. They are. And I watch more of the women now, the women's rumble, and like the like Rhea Ripley is a really great heel champion. Her character is OP too, because she's like built like China. If you guys remember China, like she's like an Australian fucking China. She's like all shoulders, and her boyfriend's more of a beta male.
Is she really dating him? I think they're really dating, aren't they? They're not?
She's engaged to a guy from AEW wrestling.
Really?
Engaged. And he's engaged to somebody else in real life.
The way they always portray them two, they're actually together. It creeps me the fuck out.
They're like really good friends. And it's funny because they have like this group they run with, and he will just eat chicken fingers and fries for lunch or dinner.
Well, they did one of those where what do you eat in Australia, and they had the stereo with her, and she's like, "This is fairy bread. This is Vegemite." And he's like, "Let me mix the two together." And she's like, "I never fucking thought of that." And they were mixing Vegemite with fairy bread.
Oh god.
God,
like,
Vegemite looks like I would never touch Vegemite.
I've been there, done that, never again.
I've heard that it is awful, but some people really love it.
Mostly
Oh.
Australians, probably. I'm guessing. So. Fairy bread, everybody loves
Salt
fairy
and
bread.
jelly had a cursed baby.
If you guys don't know what fairy bread is, it's basically just butter, bread, and sprinkles. It's a kid's
Has
thing.
anyone
So
ever tried Vegemite in here?
no,
Apparently,
Yes.
Ezreal has.
Soda?
Never
Oni?
again.
No.
I have never. Doesn't even look like something I would eat.
It'll
Wow.
have to be beaten up.
No.
Ah,
Now this is a. Oni, I'm going to speed run
I
this
was-
because I think everyone's getting tired. So I don't think you're
It's
the only
good.
one.
I was
Oh
force-fed
no!
food
Of what?
asked to taste something, and I wasn't given the option. And then
Must-
she just ran off.
It's like Salt and Jelly had a horrible baby. Yeah, probably. That's what I heard.
I hope it's
so
good.
Who came up with the story? Was this Oni or is this Hero? Oni, is this your story?
Oni said, Oni
Yeah.
posted it. I'd seen it. I read it a little bit. I'm totally game with for her to run this story.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead,
It
Miss
sounds,
Oni.
it's really super interesting.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Basically,
her
there's
stories,
this internet meme of what can run Doom. Texas Instrument calculators can run Doom.
Wow.
old Nokia
Refrigerators
phones-
can now.
Sorry.
Refrigerators can run Doom now.
Oh my
Especially
God.
I've seen the calculator.
well, apparently, in a way, so can bacteria. Namely, a scientist, I'd like to make sure I get her name because I mean this is a big fucking deal.
Right.
So MIT biotech researcher Lauren Ren Romlin basically made some E. coli bacteria capable of displaying a frame rate of one frame per like 8.5 hours.
That's great.
So
Of
is
Doom.
is it playable?
No.
Not really. But did it display Doom? Yes. It did
that the actual
display Doom.
image?
It just took a fucking long time.
That's crazy.
Overclock a
so-
stomach.
Thank you, Ezreal. Please say that out loud for a clip.
Time to clock.
Time to
Time to
overclock a
overclock
stomach.
a stomach.
I don't get it.
Well,
How much Red
because
Bull do you think that'll
coli,
require?
E. coli is a naturally occurring bacteria in the digestive system. Now, you hear about it in foodborne illnesses and in contamination, because what that means is that someone
Right.
touched something that was contaminated. E. coli in and of itself is not a bad thing. It helps us digest stuff. We have a lot of gut bacteria. The problem is when it winds up anywhere outside of that digestive system, especially like your bloodstream. That's bad. That's bad.
Let's add an addendum to that. The problem is always in that wonderful golden rule of consumption. Anything in excess is bad. E. coli is often mentioned when somebody does something or eats something that makes it go crazy. And that's effectively kind of where you're going, but E. coli is generally just the number one problem with stomach-borne illnesses when it gets out of control.
Well, I would argue salmonella is more common, but E. coli is naturally occurring, and it can be really severe. Like yes, foodborne illnesses can be fatal, yes, but E. coli tends to be a lot more severe than salmonella, from what I've heard. But I mean, I still wouldn't want to fuck around and find out.
No.
I don't mess with
Let's just
foodborne or
avoid
waterborne
it.
pathogens. But yeah, so basically, this scientist got inspired because apparently someone played Doom on a pregnancy test.
What? Really?
Sweet. Are you
Wow.
pregnant?
I have a
Doom.
feeling Oni wouldn't make that up. I'm just saying it's not.
No,
their
it's in the
normal
article.
vernacular.
I'm referencing the article
Wow.
that someone put it on the digital display for a pregnancy test. So,
Crazy.
How is that possible?
well, because some of these are digital pregnancy tests.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So And so Romlin said, and I quote, "To run Doom, all one needs is a screen and willpower." Not wrong. So just remember, if there's a will, there's a way, and the
Crazy.
Doom fandom is very much high in will saving throws.
I'm just gonna add to this that gaming has pushed technology to the extreme of progressing beyond what anybody ever imagined it was possible
Yeah.
to do. So, I mean, what's next? Are we going to start storing data in the E. coli cloud? Hey, you wanna check out my music collection? Hold on, let me just get some E. coli out for you.
Look, all I'm waiting for is
By a
someone to say,
dozen, eh?
"Hey, I played Doom on my pacemaker." I feel like we will reach a new height when that happens, and I'm sure it will happen.
So,
This
Oni,
new
so if I buy
Sport
a
has always
dozen,
showed us the way.
if I bought a dozen, I bought like 2 dozen, 3 dozen eggs, and people walk home and they ask me what are we doing with all those eggs. I'm rendering a game. Just let them sit out for a while. I can like play Doom.
I think the rotting eggs would get to you way before that ever
I
happened.
think you're right.
You're probably right. Just imagine, like, hey, okay, I'm gonna go for the honorable mention. Well, 2 honorable mentions because Mr. Chaos actually asked that we talk about something, and I just remembered it. But first, we just had freaking the first Neuralink implant patient is doing well, apparently, per Mr. Elon Musk. As some people know him as Space Daddy. And yeah, I see that, Chief. I see what you're saying there. You're totally down for it. Me, on the other hand, this is a product by Mr. Musk that I'm going to pass on. I'm down with the Starlink and I'm down with the Tesla. But I'm just waiting for that day where they paywall the ad-free version. Man, let me be trying to take a nap and I get fucking a fucking ad for goddamn insurance
G
coming
Fuel.
through my ear. Like, god dang it.
You hear you get that lady
Join
from
us on
Progressive in your
Spotify.
head.
God bless. No.
You get that lady from Progressive trying to sell you car insurance.
Oh,
Your warranty is expired. I haven't had that car in 10 years. I still get calls for a car that I haven't had in like 10, 15 years.
Right, yeah.
Warranty. Your extended warranty is expiring. Bitch, I drive a Tesla. Oh man. But yeah, one, I'm waiting for that shit where they talk about, hey, you want the ad-free version? Pay my subscription. And 2, I'm gonna say, look, the advertisement for the functionality of Neuralink and its practical use is very grounded in amazing possibilities, curing blindness, hearing loss, all variations like limb or nerve damage, things like that. Those possibilities are cool. But other possibilities are pretty cool too. Like, hey, I'm just gonna have a conversation with you and you're across the fucking country. Although in some cases that would be something I would want nothing to fucking do with because some people I wouldn't want to see in my nightmares. But yeah, I'm still stuck back there at they're gonna start beaming ads into my brain and I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Anyways, I know that was a freebie. Comments. Oh, the reason I even brought that up. Video gaming in your brain.
Hey, at least you get headshots all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Oh
man. Low hanging fruit, the things that we talked about later.
God.
No, but like your aiming would be so much better, right? Because You know, in your mind's eye,
Yeah.
it's faster, isn't it?
No more getting it on the toilet seat, right?
Right. Wow. I was like, how do you deal with campers there when you have like, can you talk shit in your mind's eye and say, I hope you die in a fire? You can't really stop yourself from your impulse language, right? So your internal dialogue will become your external dialogue. So people will
Oh man,
it'd be a fucking hot
I
mess, right?
bought this game. Why did I get banned? I lost all my progress. Oh, you were cyberbullying somebody.
Yeah.
I
Quit
was
being a
taking a
bitch then.
nap. So you were, it was like I was taking. That's like I had a dream last night where someone my brother stole my computer and gave it to somebody, and I got a hold of the guy that did it. It's like, yeah, we're gonna erase everything, and I was like, oh, I didn't back anything else. I didn't back everything up yet, and I just saw a visual of Hero just in my mind's eye doing this.
We've been
Like
talking
that?
about backing shit up for how long
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. So, like, I eventually listened to this. It makes zero sense. I drove there, and I only would like this too. I drove in there and I parked in a boneyard where there's all these broken apart airplanes and shit, like A-10s, like commercials, and like I parked in between there and I snuck into their facility, and I found my computer there, and I unplugged it and I snuck out with it, right? Through a window, I went down, I like snuck around and got it. And then instead of putting it in my car and driving away, there was like a mini drone that I kind of like wrapped around the computer and then threw it in the air, and it flew back to my house. Makes no fucking sense. Why did I not put it in my car and drive away? But no, I'm going to take one of the boneyard fucking airplanes, wrap it around there because it doesn't fit because it's like a drone. So it's like kind of like I squeezed it and hope it stayed, and then threw it home. I woke up and I'm like, why the fuck did I just put it in the car and drive away? It makes no sense. I was like, what the fuck? I am so fucked up in my head right now. I can't, my dreams don't make sense.
The funniest, the thing that I find funniest is Chieftain goes, yeah, it won't fit in the drone because they're small. And all I'm thinking is, I remember walking through hangars of drones the size of F-16s.
Well, the drone I was in my dream was kind of like a model airplane. That was a drone to me. But the dreams are like, no wonder why I'm fucked up.
Wow, the accent's coming out.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
You're tired.
Yeah.
Like,
anyways,
I started to yawn and I saw Oni yawn, and then I'm like, yeah, we're tired.
the second honorable mention is Mr. Chaos posted in our Laggin Out podcast chat.
Yeah.
Chat. Apparently, Sonic Generations is getting a remake, and now it has Shadow the Hedgehog 2 as side content.
Oh.
All I could say is Sonic fans rejoice because they've not had very many wins over the last several years. They have not had very many wins.
Sonic has sucked ever since 06 came out.
Whoa.
Well, there are some people's opinions. There's been a couple that I've enjoyed. Thank you.
Since they came out after Sonic 06?
Yes. Like a couple of years ago.
What came out after Sonic 06 that was good? Legit question.
I enjoyed Generations, and there was another adventures type game that came out back in, I want to say 17. Can't remember what it was called. I had it on the Switch, so.
I didn't know. I didn't get my Switch till last year, and I've only touched it like twice.
Like 17 or 18, I can't remember.
It likes to be touched.
Lol.
Chieftain dreams aren't meant to be real. I had a dream talking to an alligator with a British accent.
And Soda says drugs are bad.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Gil said Chieftain's dreams aren't meant to be real. I had a dream of talking to an alligator with a British accent. I told drugs are bad.
And then Oni follows up with, okay.
I totally heard. Okay.
Anyways,
So finally,
Dun, dun, dun.
so most of the chat voted for Grand Theft Auto 5.
yeah, let's see what the answer is here.
Nobody got Tears of the Kingdom, and I think 1 or 2 people voted for Mass Effect 3.
I was the only one that voted for Mass Effect.
No, there was one other.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
That's
know
how
where
poll
that.
closed. It was me versus 3 people that picked a GTA V.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I made the question, so I don't even.
Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft Auto V.
Hmm?
5.
How do you have a budget higher than Mass Effect and still suck?
I
They,
don't know.
they had
'Cause
a
Grand
budget
Theft
of
Auto never.
$250 million.
Because people
Jesus
love
Christ.
modding that game, dude. People love
This is
modding
what happens
that
when you
game.
let pores and normies vote on video games. There, I said it. And me.
When you say normies, do you mean casuals?
Yes.
I guess I'm a normie now, I guess. So no one wants to. Actually, everyone is like, "Oh, you play Fortnite? Oh, you can." I'm like, "Yeah, I have to play by duress because my nephews love to play it, and they're not allowed to play any other games."
My son wants
My
me to
old-
play Fortnite with him, and I'm like, no. I love you to death, but I'm not
I have-
playing Fortnite with you.
I'm with you on that one, buddy. Yeah, my
Yeah,
daughter
my
ever asked, I'll
nephews.
be like, nah.
It's
My
a bonding
daughter
experience.
comes up to me asking me questions about Minecraft all the time, and I look at her
Yeah.
like she has 17 heads. Honey, I have never played Minecraft except once in my life.
Well, I give you more credit for Minecraft than Fortnite.
I have played Minecraft once in my life, and I like no.
Gazoo, he said 250 million?
Yeah, 250 million.
250 million.
Oh, okay.
The Google
And
said 265.
God knows what GTA 6 got spent on.
Apparently,
That one's
GTA
over $1
6
billion last
is
I
over
checked.
$1 billion. Apparently,
Holy shit.
I don't know where they think they're going to make that money up in profits, but
By
Probably re-releases.
microtransactions.
and shark
Yeah, I
cards.
was gonna say microtransactions.
that's a good point.
They're going to do what they did with GTA 5, and they're going to give you the same DLC over and over and over again, but just reskin it. You're going to get a new base, 10 new cars, and a new way to make money passively in-game. And then they're going to retheme it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's like Diablo. I
GTA
looked the other
6
day.
does look amazing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
still,
Diablo did that. They have horses that are you don't even use them. And I looked the other day. It was one in the store for like $70. I'm like, why the fuck do I want to buy a horse that I don't even barely use for $70 fucking dollars? No.
I just put blasphemy in the chat.
Diablo 4 broke my heart. Unbreak my heart.
I wanted to like
Say
that
Say
game.
you love me
I just
again.
can't.
I went through season 1, 2, and I got I don't know, like up to level 50 on 3, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I fucking can't.
After I beat story
Well,
mode, I was
dude.
like, I'm done. This is just bad.
I'm eventually going to get back to finishing story, and I'm probably going to put it back down.
Well, they keep adding stories each season. So this one, you're got a mechanical spider that everybody's like, oh, that's gonna be badass, and it like underperforms. But Epoch comes
My
out.
brother,
couple
my
days.
brother gets mad at my nephew when we're playing quads, and my brother's getting shot, and I'm just learning the game, so I'm kind of a half a click away. I was somewhere else, like getting like I don't know, like shield stuff or whatever, or a gun, and he's like, Cade, why you? I'm getting shot. Why are you running away? He ran away. Instead of shooting the guy, he was like, I needed to get ammo. I'm like, no, you switch your weapon and you cover your man. I go, you don't run away. You have to cover. Like, you might not have the best weapon in that situation. I go, you have to do that. The younger one, the 5-year-old, was going there with a fucking pickaxe. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, and he's like, he goes, my brother goes, he does that all the time. He runs away. He's like, you will never play Call of Duty with me. He told his oldest son, because you run away. He's like, you can't run away.
Run.
He's like, I was like, I go, but nothing. And he, like there was your daughter calls me Mr. Chieftain. Online, my nephew calls me Uncle Chieftain. And it's like, do you get confused with calling me Uncle Joe or Uncle Chieftain? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, you can call me either one. It's fine. I go, don't worry about it. He's called Tater Tot. His name is Tater Tot. So I call him, my nephew's Tater Tot. So, because we used to call him Cater Tater when he was a baby because he looked like a tater tot. He was like this big. So we called him a Tater Tot. So we call him Cater Tater. So his name was Tater Tot, which is like the perfect name for him because he's shaped like a tater tot still. So, but yeah. But it's for family stuff, like playing with family. It's kind of like a community thing, like when you guys play D&D. You play with a group. You have that.
Yeah,
you tell the story. It's the same thing. So I'm learning how to play. I'm not the best at it. I'm going to download it on my Xbox because apparently my computer is not strong enough to run a shitty game like
That's
Fortnite.
no way in hell.
No, it's
Yeah,
just how under optimized it is. There's
Yeah.
no way that your computer can't handle it.
Yeah,
I
it says
agree.
my power supply. It's like it's running very high, and it's
that's
actually shut down my computer before.
that's honestly
Yeah,
not
that's
your
crazy.
computer struggling to run
Yeah.
it because it's underpowered. It's you're fucking dealing with under optimization.
Yeah.
The processor
Still.
is sticking out too many zeros and extraneous ones for the system to be able to process everything efficiently.
The problem I have with this Hero is I don't have a headset from my Xbox controller anymore, so
Ooh.
I can't talk.
Does Xbox not support Bluetooth?
I have my Steel Series. I can convert this, I guess, and it has a mic in it, so I guess it would work. I don't know. It's the older Xbox, the previous gen. But check us out on YouTube.
Had Bluetooth. I might be wrong though.
I don't know. It might. I don't know. I'll try. But thank you to
I'll
our
Google it for
boosters. Ezreal's in there. He's right there. Ezreal, look at that. You're still there.
We still need one more, so I quit fucking tripping out that we don't have that name over there to balance it out.
Yeah,
so.
this is he's driving. I'm left justifying everything. See,
I know, but we're
Lining
missing
up.
one. Who wants to be down there? Somebody go.
Yeah,
We used to have somebody, but he hates us all now.
yeah. He can go to hell and die.
Yeah.
We shall
was
not-
it?
Apparently, I'm a
Or the
bully.
T.
So.
we will not name the unnameable.
But check us out on
Is it
all
who
our
I
socials.
think it is?
I don't know. Maybe.
You can tell us
probably
off
know
the
him.
air. Yeah. But check us out all there. Also, we have like 30 follows on TikTok and like 500 videos on there, and everyone likes our videos but doesn't follow. And I don't.
Yeah, but that
understand why.
85% of you fuckers don't subscribe.
I love you
Yeah.
guys to death, but I'm not hopping on TikTok for you.
No, that's fine, and I understand that's valid.
They've been in Congress. They were in Congress, yeah, with Zuckerberg and then the guy. They brought the guy that I guess is the VP over in China, and he was like, "They're not allowed to use TikTok in China, but you can use it over here." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of like Zuckerberg said that he doesn't allow his kids to go on social media.
Yeah, because he knows all the fucking shit he does.
Yeah,
He's always
well,
like, I don't have the numbers. I'll get back to you. Are you really going to get back to us?
Right. Like they say that all the time. They should. You're going to go perform in Congress. You're going to have the numbers. They know what they're doing. They influenced an entire election.
Right.
And did you see the report where they said that their fact checkers were just opinions?
I didn't see
they
that.
weren't really fact checkers. It was just the opinions of the people.
I was watching the one with Ted Cruz
Yeah,
just
Oni knows what I'm
fucking
talking
dogging Zuckerberg, and it was the funniest shit.
I just can't stand, I don't like liars. Like, there's a lot of things I have quirks about.
But you
like, if
must
you're gonna
not
say
like
something-
any politician at all.
I wouldn't doubt if Zuckerberg doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on with that company. You know,
Yeah.
we're not playing Cult of the Lamb yet. Yeah.
Yeah, Cult of the Lamb is coming up right after this stream, so check out Tear and Death. And I got to make a slide for that. I always forget Tear and Death. I am so sorry. It's not that I don't think you're important. It's that I'm like the absent-minded professor, and it's fucking horrible. And I was like, I gotta make a slide for. Oh, we need a marketing intern. Oh, we need to.
And
Tear and Death.
the drama's starting to pull up because Maya married the cult leader, and he brought her back to life.
Oh Oh shit!
And Soda
Some
was
drama
dying.
in. I heard Lagatha is getting quite a following.
I don't know if death brought me back to life or not. Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah. And we're gonna be opening up a new store pretty soon, and we're gonna be having our "I Love Black Light Oni" T-shirt. Because who doesn't love Black Light Oni? Everyone loves Black Light Oni.
Oh shit.
She is a delight.
Looks like the tea was spilt on Nikki Haley. Oh wait, that's politics. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean the dark money from Democrats? Yeah, I know that.
So that actually was exposed, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I
anyways.
mean, you come out of the administration making like $40,000 a year, and then you're doing talks with these companies, and now you're making $6 million a year. There's going to be some sketchy stuff, but they're all politicians are crooked. But check us out on kick/lagging-out, kick.com/lagging-out. We are there as well. We're trying to build up our follows. That's once we hit affiliate on there, you'll be helping to support us, and most of your dollars will be going into Lagging Out. So that will be helping with our studio. Maybe I was going to say TwitchCon, but MegaCon is huge this year. Eric July was there. And he had lines around the corner for his booth. It was nuts.
Oh.
Like, if you're checking out his socials, he's like, some guy's like, I took a picture with Eric July, hairy shoulders and everything, and I'm so happy I've met him and stuff like that. He was like all like in awe. So shout out to Eric July. Great job at MegaCon, sir. I wish I was there to ride on your coattails, but I couldn't make it. But God bless you and your staff. You have a great staff, great people. Caro, what's up? Shout out to Caro. That's the I call her the Blacklight Oni doppelganger. Definitely like one of the hardest working people they have there. So that's what Oni does for us too. It's like the assassin. Let's go to this one here. Don't forget QR code donations. The greatest station is a donation. It helps fund my mental health because everyone knows that's waning. So no, just kidding.
We need a lot of money.
Yeah, so donations are appreciated. They're not required, but they are appreciated, and we always love the fact that you guys feel that we're worth your money, even though inflation's a bitch.
Even though he said, please, see?
Bidenomics is ruining this country. That's why I'm coming on Lagging Out to campaign. Because Chieftain loves me.
We're gonna do that, Ezreal. Me and Hero will get on it.
I've got the Raspberry Pi, man. There's no telling if he'd unplug the bastard.
Dirty to me.
I don't know. I might go broke. Honestly.
Like the painting period, the Baroque period.
Yeah.
Do you sell any Baroque paintings?
No.
No.
Actually, I think there was one at auction the other day. They get some crazy ones sometimes on our auctions, like Van Goghs and Dollies and you name it. But they're like 80 grand, and they're like not even a one of their good pieces. They're usually etchings or
Yeah.
Another day.
We'll see.
We'll go through. Well, I don't know. Most of them are in boxes. I wish we'd hang them up, and because they're so pretty.
Oh yeah, I talked to my coworker. He's still working on getting pictures of his collection. He told me about some of the stuff he's got. He's got some stuff still in packaging, like
he's got the stuff.
Mega Man X games still in packaging.
Ooh.
Yes. Some rare JRPGs that were
There's a joke there.
In in still in packaging. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to work on something. Even if I have to sell it for him, that could be a thing too.
So we'll see. Maybe you could buy it from him and then resell it.
Well, either or, yeah, depending on how much it is. If it's something stupid, it's 100K. That's couldn't buy that. Yeah.
Why doesn't Ken come with Barbie?
Oh,
it's a joke.
Yeah, I messed it up. It's like doesn't come in the same box.
I think I've said. It's Barbie's friend, isn't it?
How does the guy who played Ken get Best Supporting Actor, but Margot Robbie doesn't get Best Lead Actor?
Yeah,
How does
showing
that
up
happen?
boobs.
How does that happen? How does how does that whole movie not?
Look, I'm
How does
sorry.
the female director not get nominated for Best Director when it was a good, legitimately good movie that people liked?
I'm
Zeus said
sorry, but
Ken was
not
funnier.
sorry. I am sorry, but not sorry. His character apparently carried the movie, from everything I've heard.
Yeah, because Zeus said he was funnier.
Was he?
If I'm just saying,
I haven't
if
seen it yet.
that character made the movie and the lead actress was okay, why would she deserve the award, any awards, if it's really because
I heard she was good though.
he carried the movie?
Oh, she's good.
But I don't know. I didn't hear she was bad.
Huh.
We still talking about movies?
Apparently.
Oh,
Anyways, what's next, Chief?
Yes. That's it. I think we're
we're
done.
done.
Do we have more? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Did I miss anything?
I don't know.
Double check the slides, but I don't think we didn't have a lot.
No.
No?
I think it was
Yeah, we're good.
little addendum on there.
And check back next week when we try to run Doom through Chief's butthole.
What the fuck?
I had to clip that. You're making me
Probably
more work
hasn't
than you,
affected
fuck.
you.
I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit, Soda. Fuck you. You're
That is
such
a
an
sick
asshole.
joke.
Sorry, Oni.
It is.
That's what we're here for, dick
Can't help
jokes.
laughing at it.
We
I
wash your
guarantee you,
hands.
it was wrong. And, you know, say it.
Goes back to that overclocking state.
Oh, well, you already told us we got to wear gloves, Oni. We heard you earlier, so we'll make sure to have gloves on.
You still have to wash your hands.
Well, yeah, of course. Sorry, guys.
No,
On
you're not.
behalf of Blacklight Oni. Hero the IT guy. The only host that runs at 60 frames a second, Soda.
Good night, guys.
I'm Chieftain. And we're signing off. We're lagging out. See you guys next week.
Deuces.
Don't forget, Darren Death will be coming up soon.
Tear and Death is coming up. Stay tuned in 30 seconds.
Deuces, bitches.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.